Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for stopping by on another fine episode of this fine platform. You know the voice, you know the name, and you definitely know the game, but we should say that for last. At this time, this is when I bring in my players.
Shit, yo, man, what's understood don't have to be explained. Man, it's your boy, one, the great King one, Dunn one, Whiskey one, Gambling one, El Papachulo one, El Papito one up in this mud, man. Trying to have a good old time on the Labor Day weekend, man. So turn up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm right there with you, my man. It's your boy Jay Marley here. Shout out to everybody enjoying this long extra weekend. Shit, I've been off since Wednesday, so hey, been having a good time, man, and ready to have a good show.
Shit, man, even if you was at work, hell, you wasn't gonna be doing shit anyway.
Well, as those two go off on their tangent, if you know the voice, ladies, then 9 times out of 10, I might have slung you that freeze meat back in the day. But to the fellas, to the players, the pimps, the hustlers, I go by Juice Shakur. But to the ladies, I can go by LD, Mr. Stroke 'em Down, Mr. That. You know what? We ain't gonna get in all that. I go by the Love Doctor, aka Doc Love, and I got a fellow pimp. He'll be gone to November. Shout out to Gorilla Pimpin'. He shall return with us. And if I got Whiskey One in the building, if I got the pettiest of them all in the building, then it's about around the time that we bring in a special guy. Special in so many ways. He might be touched by an angel.
Yeah, thank you.
Without further ado, Ernie J, let them know who you be.
You hear the voice. I am none other than Mr. Al Roca.
Wow.
Mr. Niha Peach.
Yep.
The bag of destruction himself. Don't hit that buzzer. We all got a little bag of destruction in us, baby. We all got a little bag of destruction in us.
We ain't no.
Oh, no, that is a single. There's one. You.
Yeah.
You and whoever you selling them bitches to.
Exactly. I didn't even know you had a store, so.
All lies. We'll talk after the show.
We don't. We're not.
We don't need to.
We're not.
Your customers know where to find you.
Yeah.
I be around. If you don't know what all these names equaling up to, I am none other than Vaughn the villain. And together, we one player short, Gorilla Pimpin' hold it down. But together, we are the collective of I'm just saying 48. Fellas, let's do it. Brother Marley, will you please do the honors?
Can I kick it? Can I kick it?
Fellas, how y'all doing this morning?
All right.
Good, man. Doing
all
good,
right,
y'all.
This next topic, man, it's been a little fun, debate over the last week or two from the likes of P. Diddy, Jeremiah, Chris Brown, Usher, anybody in this field or participated in this field. Who killed R&B and how can it return? You have the flow.
The state prosecution of the Chicago, Illinois. They killed. Not hip hop. I'm sorry. They killed R&B. They got robbed, locked up in the cell right now. You know what I'm saying? All that talent sitting in the cell. That's what killed R&B.
That's what. So
how do you have R&B if you got the R locked up?
I mean, it might kill the R&B, but it saved a lot of young girls going out of middle school. Some trouble and some trauma. So, hey.
Allegedly. Don't put that smut on Rob now.
By this damn point, so many people came out, man. I don't think it's alleged, no goddamn more, man. We all
listen. Is he the first sick motherfucker ever in the music industry?
No. He's not.
Should he had went to jail the first time he got accused for it? Hell yeah, he should have. He should have been getting out right about now. He would have been rehabilitated by now. But no, we gotta go
rehabilitate niggas in that. You know that. That's the myth.
Well, hey. If he'd have got shanked enough times, he'd have rehabilitated himself. He wouldn't have been trying to go back.
I mean,
You know, one way or another, they were gonna get their point across.
this nigga.
So that's all I got to say. Free Rob.
Okay. Thank you, Juicy Cord. Anybody else would like to touch on this topic?
I'll go, man. I personally don't think R&B is dead. I think it has evolved, just like how it have evolved from like way back in the day when it was Teddy Pendergrass and like the Temptations having to switch over to the R. Kellys and the Joes and the Tevin Campbells, and now it's switching over again to like a more upbeat type of thing, and it's more to the point to where people ain't trying to hide the type of stuff they talking about up in the verses, trying to be sweet and kind with it. Shit, they just trying to put it out there. Hey, eat this pussy, swallow this dick type shit. Like
That's R&B.
Just out there like that.
That's R and porn.
Hey, I mean, you know,
I'm just saying it's still some good artists out there. It's a lot more chicks that
okay, he
that
took
is
the words
doing
out
like
of my mouth.
pure R&B compared to like the guys, but
Right,
it is still good R&B out here. Absolutely.
right. Juan took it right out of my mouth when he said, as far as the female aspect, I think people only looking at it from one side because R&B is just not a one sex, like any genre of music doesn't, you know, just apply to one sex. But yeah, you got artists like her, Ari,
Lion
SZA.
Baby.
This-
Get out, baby. Hey.
Baby Rose, Beyonce is still gonna be Beyonce. So
Hey, girl.
it's
Hey,
just I think we what?
I'm talking about Lion Babe. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go
He's
ahead.
in his own world.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, of course.
I'm sorry. You said Beyonce. I mean, she married to Sean. Come on now, man.
That's what that doing on music.
Come on. Come on, man.
This is about their talent. Not
Leave that man and wife alone, Ray J. Come on now.
But yeah, it's plenty talented R&B artists out there. Just like Juan was saying, from the 50s and 60s to doo-wop to the 60s, going to the 70s, from ballads to soul music, the 80s, kind of the heavy 808 techno sound, to the 90s, kind of
swing 80s. Yeah, hold on, Vaughn. Not to cut you off, but I gotta say this because it just touched my soul. Can we get a round of applause, Marley, if you got it on your soundboard for Warren for knowing something other than everything that happened after he was born? That he actually took it all the way back to the. Thank you, y'all, brother Warren. I'm impressed this morning.
You might have been having some free time out there on the road. You know, you've been doing some research, you know.
Hey man, good music is gonna last. Good music is gonna last. That's all I can say. But I don't think it's dead. I think the foundation of where it started to now is if you grew up and you've been blessed to still be on this earth, you may not recognize the evolution of it. So I don't think it's dead. I think just ballads aren't as popular as they used to be. You know, like Juan said, I mean, the stuff they talk about now, I think social media also has a heavy impact because, you know, it's social media. So I think the artists are just reflecting, you know, the times like music does in any genre. Like I said, Marvin's gay.
Marvin Gaye. You sound it. Never mind.
Marvin's not gay. Marvin.
Oh my God.
Marvin. God damn, man. Hold on. Marvin Gaye, What's Going On album is a good depiction of what was going on at that time.
Yeah, the spelling bee, this nigga. Circling the sand, nigga. You said that in the sentence for me.
Marvin
Fuck y'all.
My mama said, my mama, damn, boy. Get it out, please.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
I mean, bro, I'm not gonna say it's dead. It's like I don't want to pass judgment on it because I don't listen to the radio, so I don't know what's exactly being played on the radio. I just remember it was a time where it was equal play. Like you would hear a bunch of R&B hits right along with hip hop hits. But now, I mean, from the last time I can vividly remember listening to the radio and caring what was on it, it did kind of seem like it was a decrease in R&B exposure and you know, getting that push out there compared to like all the hip hop songs. So I'm not gonna say it's dead. I do feel like it needs to be a bigger resurgence. You know, it needs to be more eyes should be on it than particularly what is, because nowadays, in my opinion, not saying that all R&B should be all clean, but I would like some classy R&B sometime. I wouldn't just like no tasteless. Like if I want to hear dick, pussy, and all this, I need to be listening to some vulgar rap music. I don't want to hear, girl, you know I'll lick that cat. Lick that cat. No, like no way you saying that is gonna make it sound romantic.
You gotta say, I'm gonna tell you.
You know, girl, it smells so good. I mean, no, you know, that's you know what happened to it's like motherfuckers nowadays ain't even going on dates no more. You know what I'm saying? They ain't taking it back to orange juice. Yeah, baby, yeah. I missed you so much. I followed you today. Yeah. Now close your mouth because you're busted.
We was holding hands. Okay.
Silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. Me without you is like cornflake without the milk.
Hey,
come on now. I mean,
boy,
bro,
shit.
We gotta have some love songs, man. Where's the love? We always screaming this black love shit, but I don't be hearing about no love. All I hear is black fucking.
Times, man.
I'm cool with it. You know, we all gotta do it. It's human nature. But damn, where's the love? Is you gonna light the candles? You know what I'm saying? Set the mood right. Turn on the right songs. Don't turn on these days songs. Because it seems like if you turn on these days songs, there's no point in setting the mood. You should just fuck them as soon as you walk through the door. You know, just no. So no, bro. I just like the impact is just a little different. But I don't think it's just fully dead.
No, like I said, everybody like hitting on it, and like I said, it's not too much to it. I don't feel like everybody said that we agree it's not dead per se, or whatever, like in the water dead, but it's just a combination of things of all that we had said, man. You know, growing up, like you said, on the radio, that's where my reference was coming from, like, because you had that mixture. I don't know when it changed because, like, I also don't remember when, like, for me, when I stopped, you know, I changed from car to, like, you know, time I get in the car, I'm connecting my phone so I can play my streaming app or whatever, what I'm going to play. So people not even listening to the radio. So, like, with you, I can't say if it changed completely, but far from me, yeah. But it's still out there. You just have to scream it now. And you said we don't have the metaphor in dating. Yeah, dating, all those things attribute to R&B changing because the dating scene has changed. You know, more it's more out based. You know, you meeting people. You know, you talking to them for like months amount of time on the phone and text, and then you go to a date and shit. Like, and it's not really a date. You're trying to see this person for the first time and shit like that. That's changing it. Plus, like you said, like a lot of that traditional, what we call traditional, like stages of love have changed in this modern time now. Shit, it's a lot more people out there willing, like, hey, I ain't worried about that love shit. I'm just trying to get mine, you know, on both sides. So all that will contribute to like the metaphors and like the corporate thinking that how we used to, what we grew up on as R&B, have all those will help contribute to change, and that's what we're seeing, the change now. So we just have to see how it adjusts and if we can get back to a semblance to that, or this might be just the new R&B.
Boy, the world better be glad you off the dating market, boy. You spoke it very eloquent, like an activist should, boy. My nigga said, hey, in other words, lady, to sum up everything he said, if he'd have known that fucking was gonna come in style the way that it is now, he'd have been like, hey, I ain't worried about missing out on some coochie, right now and back in the day, because I'm gonna make up for this shit later on. We're gonna fuck. So, oh yeah.
Look at Juice to read between the lines of the whole message and find his own message in that.
Hey, it's a gift. It's a gift, Marley. It's a gift.
Oh man.
Hey, that nigga said they trying to get it in. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't got nothing against that. It's just, every now and then I want to hear, a love song, not just a fuck song.
Yeah, we ain't modest no more, man.
No, we ain't.
Let's go.
It's gonna get to the point where you be single, you just fuck around there. Hey, you'll fuck me? Huh? And it's gonna go from there.
Hey, yo, also, what had happened too, though, they used to have the R&B with the hip hop, but like nowadays they got like the real true R&B like up on the old school channels and shit like that, where like all of the soul and shit is over there. So it completely got switched with just being a part of the hip hop stuff and stuff like that, to where people would hear it a lot more. To now it just got switched to just like another station, which changed up the amount of listeners and shit like that. So yeah.
Well, man, if anybody got something else to say on this topic, like Marlon said, I think we all in agreement. It's not dead, it's just evolved. Maybe even to a point that's deemed unrecognizable from what we grew up on. But another little side note question, man. You don't want to answer, you got to answer. It ain't got to be present, it can be past. What was the best R&B song that you ever made coitus to? Fucking love, however you want to label it, if you do have one, or if you can even remember one.
I start talking about love. Yeah, well, fuck y'all too then.
What?
Start talking about love. This motherfucker kicked me out. All right.
Damn.
But hell yeah, man. I mean, to sum it up, man, it's just y'all hitting the nail on the top. I mean, it's not necessarily dead. I ain't gonna lie. Nah, it might be the old nigga in me. I don't really know too many new artists like that nowadays. I mean,
New eyes.
I don't know too many new artists that I can honestly say.
I have my peoples or whatever that I listen to, but like I don't know if they like the status quo of what R&B is. So yeah.
Marlon looked like he listened to Kenny Lattimore. Never too busy for you, babe. No.
But Juice, I don't know if you heard the question. I was saying before we moved on, rather be past, present, whatever. You don't have to. If you have one, if you remember one, what was the your most memorable R&B song that you had sexual engagement with?
Well, you trying to get a nigga in trouble. Let me see.
Yeah, because you said the song and the person you currently with don't remember this song.
Let me see. I done only made love to songs a few times in my life because I'm usually fucking. Okay. One I remember is Usher, Seduction.
Okay, that's good.
Oh yeah.
Hey, yo, that is a good ass song.
Oh yeah. Oh boy, it was even better. What I was doing. Boy, hey, I did some of my best performance on. But that and I remember man, what is that damn song? Oh, Marvin Gaye, I Want You.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, Kendrick, I hear you.
Hey, man, you know, you gotta keep it soulful sometime, man. I mean, I hate the fact that you think of Kendrick when you're thinking about Marvin Gaye, I Want You,
It's the
but
most recent adaptation of the song. That's the thing that came to my mind, nigga.
hey,
I'm
happy
just
that
happy he finally got through that spelling bee question, you know, and finally got the name all the way out.
Marvin
Fuck you,
Gaye.
J. Marley.
Marvin Gaye.
For me, it would have to be the op man.
Put an end in between that nigga name.
Hey, hold on. I ain't hear you. What you say?
I said it had to be Robert Kelly himself had to be Get Up on the Room. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorites.
Oh, the R album?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, hey, that's gonna be on next on my agenda, man. I ain't never, got it into the R album.
Oh man.
Baby, can't you see?
Ain't nothing but full of
what you do to me.
Making joints
Don't
on that.
need nobody to love you.
Doom, doom, doom. Hell yeah.
Man, that's my shit.
But I mean, anybody else?
Shit, man, I used to fuck up on the Joe song. Shit, I'm trying to think of the song name.
Treated like a lady.
Shit, I can't just think of the name, but I used to be trying to fuck up on that. And
wanna know.
then not that one. It was the one where he was talking about they say 69 was a very good year. You know what I'm talking about?
Hold on. He talking about
I can't think of that damn song name.
shit. I know I
Yeah.
hear the song, I just don't hear the chorus.
Exactly. Look, it'll come to me. But that and then when I was like trying to go like a little new school or whatever, hey yo, the Dream had a song called R. Kelly 12 Play. And pretty much, hey yo, the song is talking about having sex with the album R. Kelly 12 Play or whatever. And shit, I will play that song while having sex.
Okay. Vaughn, you got
I'm sorry, what you say?
Vaughn, you said you had
Shit, you went out
Again.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Vaughn, you said you had I could hear you, but it was like it was fading out a little bit.
Juice, once again, we still didn't hear you, brother.
I guess he was asking what song you had. I guess I don't know.
Oh, okay. I said R. Kelly's Let's Get a Room. I don't know if you heard me.
Guys, hear me now.
Yeah, I can hear you. Did you hear me?
Yes, you said R. Kelly, Get Up on the Room, and what was your second one?
No, I only had one. That's like the most memorable one.
God damn, son. All this nasty shit you're doing, and you ain't got number one?
Right.
I tend to make my own music, brother. You catch my
Okay, yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Topic, please.
Yep. When his voice drop low like that, he up to no good.
Next topic, please.
Yeah. Marley,
Oh,
you go.
Huh?
I mean, what
I
you
plead the fifth. I already said this. Y'all ain't gonna get me beat up. Shut that shit.
Oh, Lord.
Damn, bro. She know you had a sex life before you got with her.
Nah. I'm having a good weekend, long weekend. I'm gonna keep it that way.
Oh,
I'm gonna go out and live. I'm assuming it's
I don't even remember the motherfuckers.
I think I know one of them. I think it was a Power Rangers theme song.
Not Power Rangers. Hell no. No.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I'm Jack.
This Negro here.
But yeah. Hey, I got to
teleported me all the way back to Country Club. That little area back there.
I got a question for all y'all. What R&B artists you wouldn't screw to?
Macy Gray.
I got a smile on my face.
Shout out to Amazing Grace, man.
There no window with.
Hey,
I mean, for
y'all gonna
me,
hate me with my answer though.
go on.
Ari Lennox, bro. I just don't like her voice.
Hey, bro. Hey, we not finna do this. The one
Oh my
use
god.
more than salty ass nigga. That obviously all that goddamn high blood pressure clogging up your fucking ears because you can't hear good music.
Damn, man.
That nigga went in. That nigga.
Hey,
I heard her live with J. Cole and that shit was fire. She had everybody in the room just captivized and shit like yeah.
Marley, who would you not screw to?
That's the point, fellas. I don't really listen to music that much while I'm having sex, but it's nothing that would stop me if I'm in there. It ain't nothing. I don't care what the fuck playing in the background. I'm doing what I want to do. So you be playing backpack. I don't give a fuck. I'm still gonna be doing it. Ain't nothing stopping me once I'm started.
You don't be laughing, do you?
Yeah. This is amazing. Nigga low man.
Got the TV on. The dogs be barking. They can be beating on the door. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing what I'm gonna do.
Hey, yeah. Hey, bro, you have been doing it, and a dog in the room, they kind of like be tugging around your ankles and shit.
No.
What the fuck?
No.
No, I'm saying, you know how dogs come up and sniff you around your foot and your
ankle. You don't want to hear about your Peter story. That's between you and Peter.
Oh, no.
Close the door. Like, what the
fuck?
We're
supposed to be started on this next topic. I don't know how long ago. We need to go and get on that next topic because he sound like he's going to incriminate himself.
Then at one point, I caught myself like slightly turning to the left and making eye contact with the dog. That's right. Like
Marvin Means, please.
I was just saying. It's getting moving on.
Reality ain't cool, bro.
Oh my god. I was trying to fuck the dog. Just looking at me.
All right, yeah. Is it on me? It's on me.
I don't know who it's on, but somebody need to move us. Jesus.
I'm just saying, man. Just kind of concentration.
I don't even see why y'all wanted him to explain it. It was nothing to explain there. Him, dog, naked. No, that's all we need to hear. We should have been moved.
Ding.
Should have moved along.
I still had my socks on, so I wasn't completely naked.
No. Hey man, it's on me.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
All right, fellas. Before we got that horrible ass image put in our head,
right?
You know, I just want to ask. You know, I want to revisit something that I know we've been speaking on lately, and you know, I just want to get y'all insight on this. Do you believe in conspiracies? Y'all got the flow.
Depending on what it is, like to an extent, like one like the what they call it, the Bermuda Triangle. First, I'm over another word and botch it up. The Bermuda Triangle. That's one that I'm not totally against, but
can you read, my son?
Man, I swear to God, I'm gonna jump this goddamn laptop and bitch that shit out of my damn train of thought. That's one.
Mm-hmm.
The Tupac one, I always kind of, I actually do believe it. I actually do believe he's in New Zealand somewhere, sitting down, enjoy the rest of his life. I do. Y'all may laugh, man.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, cuz.
I think he's somewhere in New Zealand sipping on Hennessy and just, you know, living his best life. That's just one. Those just two that come to mind. Like I said, if it's just somebody brings to my attention, I'll listen. Like I won't, you know, just totally.
That's actually a good thing, though. You know, that's actually a good thing. You know, I don't like to shun people away. Oh, that motherfucker crazy. That motherfucker don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna throw one at y'all. The Simpsons. The Simpsons cartoon always seems to predict certain events that happen way ahead of schedule. I don't know if this just coincidence. I don't know if they got a goddamn agenda list where they like, yeah, you know, it's gonna be a tragedy strike on this day. yeah, this gonna happen because they've done it on multiple occasions.
Yeah.
So that's kind of an eye opener to me.
Shit, they
Another
from the future, fam.
Now that the show, like you said, I found more like coincidence. Like the show been on so damn long. But yeah,
hold on, motherfucker. That show been on since I've been born. Fuck you.
I'm not saying it's old. That's an
It
accomplishment.
is. It's old. Yeah, it's old.
Pretty sure they happy.
Hey, old and legendary. Ain't nothing from '93 still going on now, but your old cranky ass. Fuck you.
No, man.
I will say the cartoon that I saw about Kobe Bryant, and it was a helicopter, and the fact that they chose a helicopter and it crashed, and that's eerie to me. Like seeing that, like how in the fuck did they know? Well, they ain't gonna say they knew, but I'm just saying, why in the fuck out of all things that would happen, and then years later, unfortunately, that tragedy happened. So I'm kind of convinced that it's more to like not everything is planned, but some stuff is kind of, I hate to say, it's kind of like etched in stone. So
secret
I don't know.
society type tip.
The only conspiracy I have, it's kind of been proven that it ain't a conspiracy, but it was just about the aliens and shit. I used to always think like what's that area that they call
Area 51.
Area 51.
I used to just personally think like that's where like all of the aliens and shit be at with like all of the testing and stuff like that. But the government have confirmed about extraterrestrials and stuff like that. So it's already been confirmed about the aliens. So I was like, damn. And also about the UFOs flying in the sky, the sky and crap like quickly trying to fly away and stuff like that. I used to always think it was actual UFOs, but people always had a explanation of it was this, it was that, or whatever. Come to find out, it was actual UFOs. So fuck that.
For me, I would say not really. I don't really like believe them much. Not as much as I did when I was smoking. But but I'm on the same path that you on, Juice. That I never like belittle anybody or what their beliefs are. I listen to them. I've heard a bunch of different ones, and like when you listen to the people that's really into them, shit, they make them make sense or whatever and shit. So like I said, I never knock anybody. I know a bunch of different ones. The ones y'all touched on and shit like that. I heard those and even more crazier ones. But yeah, not so myself believe it, but yeah.
One of the most, I don't say the oldest, but one of the most popular, always thrown around from generation to generation, Bigfoot. I mean, It's been multiple documentaries, multiple interviews of people spotting it, taking pictures of it, almost being seemingly attacked by it. That's one. It's like it's in the air. Like you either do extremely or you don't extremely. I don't think there's no
we even work with one of his kids. You know.
Do what?
Say what?
Said we work with one of his kids. You know.
My fucking God.
Oh my God.
I'll let the viewers fill in the blank of what and who he's talking about. So, God damn, disrespect.
Motherfucker these days.
Why? Man, like, that's just one I think, like I said, you either do extremely or you don't extremely, but it's been like multiple documentaries, interviews of people spotting that motherfucker. And I ain't talking about just on beef jerky commercials either, goddamn
it. Can I ask a question?
Hey, no commercials good, motherfucker. They've been working.
Can I ask a question? Do y'all actually think Bigfoot really exists?
I kind of believe he does.
I'm
about to say, I don't know, fam. I don't know.
I ain't seen that nigga. I don't know.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Might just be a bear trying to get the fuck out of there, real quick.
I'm gonna keep it real. I think I'm on the same too with Marley. It could be a bear, but maybe it's another species that we just hadn't captured and named. I mean, it's possible because It's shit in the sea deep down where we can't go.
It is.
Oh, we only like I think not even 20%. We only 25% of like sea life or whatever we know
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, that shit wild.
God dropped everything that he wasn't sure about. Like, it's finished. He
Yeah,
dropped that shit right in
I
Australia.
don't think this gonna make it.
He dropped that shit right in Australia. Cause man, I seen some shit like, what in the fuck? You wouldn't dare catch me nowhere near water in Australia. You got me fucked up. No.
You saw a goat in the water, cuz.
Huh?
Nothing.
What you say?
You saw a goat in the water, cuz.
Unhand me, goat. Get the hell away from me.
Goaty.
Fuck y'all, man. Fuck y'all, man. Y'all niggas. They just fuck with Von day to day, I see, goddamn.
No. You started off with the Marvin Gaye, but go ahead.
You forgetting the ears.
Y'all, well, I respect y'all, perspectives on that. It's good that we all keep an open mind and we ain't just out here being closed minded. Oh man, hell no. So that's good. The next question I got for you guys, what are things you would like to see people take more accountability for? And when I say this, I mean just in general. Y'all got the flow.
Goddamn list.
Yep, it's a list, but
Shit, if nobody want to start their list, I'll go with mine. Shit, for they work, god damn it, for the shit they do in life, fucking accountability for the kids, accountability for their finances, accountability for the getting in a fucked up situation. Just that's like I said, I can go on, but like, but if I keep going too much longer, they'll know who the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, there's accountability.
Oh my god.
A lot of
shit. Anybody else?
Me, man, I think just your health, overall health, mental, especially physically. I said it before, and I keep saying it on the show. We all have vices and things that we're into one way or another, but at some point, you have to monitor what you put in your body, what you feed yourself, what's going in your cerebral, what you're watching, how much to watch, what not to watch, and what to take is as with a grain of salt. Just don't stress yourself. I said salt, and that made you say you already know.
I said a grain of salt. I was agreeing with you, fam.
Oh, okay, I apologize. I thought I brought up salt.
Oh yeah, you said salt. He woke up. You're like,
oh my god.
I really want to try to be funny.
You're like, salt.
Shut your ass up, fam. Ain't nobody tell me what you talking about. Bastard.
Yeah, just take accountability. Just take accountability for your health, man. I know some things can, just happen, like cancer. Some, sometimes, but some things you put in your body does play a part in that. Smoking, even me in my past. So far I've been doing good for the last month and a half, but you gotta be conscious of what you're putting in your body. Take accountability because your body is very important. So that's one that I can just pinpoint right now at the moment. That's me.
Chill. I'll just agree with y'all. Shit, it's about accountability of your life personally. Accountability that everything that you make happen will come back as a reaction. Like every action you put in will have a reaction up in this world in some shape, form, or way. So just having the understanding that everything you do, you have to be conscious that if it is horrible or whatever, it's on you. And if it's good, it's on you. It's just what you choose. Like, it is your life, your world, but you have to be accountable for it. You have to understand that it's all about what you create out of it. So yeah.
Mine's is simple. The truth. I want accountability, the truth. in every situation. I can give you an example. I see nowadays on social media, parents are more concerned about their kids growing up and learning about slavery. And I'm like, but if it happened, shouldn't they know about it? Like, I was always under the impression of you teach, you teach the youth history so it won't repeat itself. So
Exactly.
why are we running from the truth? If it happened,
It happened.
expose. I mean, and we weren't the only slaves to be on this earth. If we really gonna be honest with each other, we really shouldn't be celebrating the 4th of July. Yeah, we can say independence and all this and all that, but do you know what really kind of transpired when people started to kind of take over some shit that wasn't theirs, and the fucked up and foul shit they did to the Native Americans? I mean, I ain't just gonna put it out there, but it wasn't too appeasing, you
I
know.
mean, and then the thing there, we stay with that, but shit, if we look at history in the whole, the first Roman Empire or whoever, so first to take power, shit, everywhere they took power at, you're gonna find stories just like that the same. So like I agree with you, like everybody should be able to take accountability. And then the thing about it, people were getting butthurt. My whole thing was that nigga, it wasn't you. It might have been somebody in your ancestry and shit, but it wasn't you, nigga. We not finna charge you for crimes that shit happened back then, and ain't nobody pointing a finger at you. But like you said, the point of the history, the reason we keep this is so that we don't go back to those times, and that's what history is supposed to be for. But people are seeing it and getting butthurt and talking about their kids, feeling like they should be ashamed of their race and different excuses that they use for this, when the whole point of history is for us to make sure that we don't go back to those things. We trying to prevent going back to that level of like hatred and all the shit that was going on back in those times that everybody are appalled the shit or put off by. But by trying to pretend and look the other way, like put your head in the ground, like that shit ain't gonna help.
I feel like that the truth. I got a simple one. It's just be truthful. Let the world know what happened. How did it transpire? Stop lying, talking about all these great philosophers and inventors. Let's tell the truth about this. Let's wipe the slate clean and really tell the truth about who invented what, who had the most impact on whatever field it was. And I'm not just saying this because I'm black. I'm just saying, like, in my head, I feel this way. If black people knew the power they possess and the greatness that was taken away from them, whether it was in modern times with patent pendings and folks was getting robbed out of great inventions that would later on evolve into shit we still use nowadays.
Shit up off the recipes and shit like
right.
that.
I mean, stoplights. I mean, yard. I mean, think about it. It was as simple as this. Why would someone who's not black, who's not of color, invent something to make it easier for their workers to work quicker? Think about it. They don't care. They got enough people out there and enough field hands out there to where it's gonna get done regardless in their eyes, right?
Right.
But yeah, like I said, not even like that on that little grand scale, even bigger scale, mathematics, all these things, formulas and like theories that was found and that was birthed in the place that we call Africa and shit like that.
Girls and stuff like that.
Exactly. Oh,
and that and how they talk and how they taught other societies and people all these things or whatever. So
stop acting like it was a whole bunch of, I hate to say it, but a whole bunch of other motherfuckers came over to Egypt and created those goddamn pyramids and did all these great things and was the kings and queens of Egypt. Because last time I checked, we don't see other when we go to Egypt. We see I don't want to just use the N-word. We
lot of
see
brown people, a lot of
we see the chocolate pudding. If I shall say.
That's a part of the damn. conspiracy because people say aliens
Aliens.
came to help and
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, E.T. was a motherfucker then. That's all I got to say.
Mhm.
Black people.
Boy, your ass is stupid.
Come on, bro. Fuck, we got a problem.
I probably do. That concludes my question and great answers. Very intelligent. Shout out to ET. Obviously he building pyramids and shit.
Still found time to make a video game. That's
Yeah. So it's not on me. It's on Brother Mark.
Oh shit! we finally to the sports segment. We finally going to the sports.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That was better, but okay, go ahead.
You didn't do one. What are you talking about?
I did, you jackass. Episodes ago, it was frowned upon. But go ahead.
It must not have been that good. That's why I was frowned.
Oh, yeah.
Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith, y'all.
Anyway, man, the first one, over the week, man, this story came out about I don't know if I heard about Duke volleyball players and shit.
Yeah.
I've been hearing now as the week go on that like conflicting stories about what or what did not happen. But the basic of what happened was that supposedly this black volleyball player was playing at BYU on the Duke team, and every time she served, she said she heard a racial slur. We already know what slur that is. And so after the game, she told us to her coaches and everything, and she also said that during halftime they switched courts and they switched positions away from the student session and they ended up changing spots. And been about a bunch of backlash because, like I said, it had been conflicting reports. Nobody has came out other than her, some people say, and then they can't find it on camera in that field. And then other people who still with her side say that the teammates and stuff did hear it. So we don't know which one is right, but I saw this question and was inspired with a question for y'all guys was, does anything goes for sports heckling?
Fuck no.
Hell no. Hey, that's a simple answer. Go watch the Malice in the Palace.
Hmm.
Oh,
that's the Malice in the Palace.
That wasn't something said. That nigga was
no.
See, the
thing of it is, yeah, it started with the cup and all that, but see, Ron had already whooped that ass. That ass was served. So the question you ask is why Steven Jackson them go up there and get physical. They was trying to pull Ron off, so obviously they had to be saying something to piss them off to where they were just like, fuck it, shit, we just out here, we gonna thug it out. And they just got the whooping ass. Shout out Jermaine O'Neal, Steven Jackson, Ron Artest, better known, Meta World Peace.
Nah, man, just to make it short, sweet, simple, like me and Juice, I almost sound the same, said it no, because I think the great Hall of Fame Shannon Sharp said it like this.
Who?
Great Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp. Yeah, one of the greatest tight ends that ever played the game. Shout out to you know what it is.
Clutch Sports.
I'm waiting on the ball at VSOP, baby. But not here. I think he always this skip playing professional sports at Skip. A lot of times these fans spend an extra amount of money. They get high price alcohol in them, so they feel they're warranted to say what comes out their mouth. I spend my hard-earned money. You being the multi-million-dollar athlete, you should just let me say what I want about you.
Bullshit.
No. And like I said, as long as there's no racial slurs, this and that, you want to call me everything, son, but the N-word, fine. Say what you will about me. I think LeBron had that, not the name drop or get so off the topic about this BYU player at Duke, but I believe that Detroit, a fan maybe said something about his family. If you've been following his career, he's very sensitive about his family. It's like most people. He always says, say what you want about me. That's fine. Like, I've never seen him retort at a fan for saying something about him. keep my wife, keep my kids, and keep my mama name out your fucking mouth. You say what you want about me. You pay money for them tickets. You want to boo me. You want to call me this, little bitch, little quit, whatever. Fine, but you're gonna keep my loved one's name out your mouth. And let's get so uncomfortable right here. What I'm about to say. If I ruffle some feathers, fuck it. So be it. Do y'all know the one underlining consistency with stories like this? It always seems to involve one particular and precise race. You ever notice that?
Exactly.
You ever notice that? Like is I'm about to name drop him again. LeBron. A big bulk of LeBron haters or people that just don't like him, or people that's not a fan of him. Usually when it comes to black people or any other ethnicity, it's mostly the things he, does on the court. He flops too much. He does this. He does that. He whines too much. A big bulk, not all, are some of the white constituents of the LeBron hate club. They like to throw in all the other things he does off the court. His political views, things he believes in. What does that have to do with me playing basketball?
Exactly.
You hate me for having an opinion? I mean, you have an opinion about the country. I don't hate you. I mean, I agree with it. Like, I could be wrong. I've never seen a black fan, a Hispanic fan, an Asian fan on SportsCenter get thrown out for calling a player this or saying some egregious things about a player's family.
I never seen a black fan go up to Tom Brady and say, "You Trump lover." No. So what the fuck?
Like, I hate to get uncomfortable and put it all in one race. Like I said, not all.
Right.
Not all. But the overlining narrative is coming from one side. That's all I'm saying. Y'all can have the flow. I don't see it from nobody else. I'm just saying.
I would say no as well, and I'm gonna be pretty quick with mine. Just off the previous conversation, you gotta hold accountability of shit that you say. Stuff that you put out there can cause a reaction, just like what happened over there up at the Malice in the Palace. So yeah, you take accountability of what you trying to do or whatever, because it probably ain't gonna always turn out good. So understand that everybody is human, and like, I don't care if you a top superstar and shit like that, you still gonna have your scratches, still gonna have your problems or whatever. So just trying to heckle and talk about people all like 24 is tough. So fuck that. Like, point blank, if you try to talk about me, that's cool, that's fine and dandy. But yeah, shit, if you trying to talk about my family, whatever, shit, I don't give a fuck, man. Straight hands. You know what I mean? So fuck that.
Yeah. And like I said, I agree with all y'all. Just playing devil advocate here. The thing was like you said, the mental thing. That's one thing that we do that people do not talk about with sport athletics. That you have to be mentally tough or whatever. You have to drown that out. And like I said, this being a volleyball thing, it was more easily for this to be an issue. I don't really feel like this is an issue in a big college football game, unless it's the whole crowd saying it. I would feel like this, you wouldn't be able to sing out this one person. But in like sports like that, like you said, basketball, like arena sports, you may be able to more just single these incidents out, far as instead of like football or stuff that's outdoor.
Right.
I'm gonna say something.
What they counterpart to it is that, these athletes supposed to be mentally tough, and that fans, they would do not excusing, they would do anything they think would give them an edge, they team an edge to distract or to distract the other.
I gotta say something.
Which is not right at all.
I gotta make this point. You're right. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna say this though, and this goes for college sports or whatever. If an athlete is taught that he or she has to be mentally tough to handle what kind of criticism come their way, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to think about something. Times have changed allegedly compared to when, just say, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain was in basketball, right? And
Right.
Jim Brown was in the NFL, right? So
Right.
with that being said, the reason why I think let them say what they want to say, but the consequence to it is this. The NBA and other sports leagues say there's no place for racism in our league. So therefore, you can say what you want to say, but the consequence is that's poor representation of the league. Yeah, you can say, well, they're not in the league, but they're on the league's territory, their turf, their property. So therefore, you say what you want to say. The consequence could be, hey, we don't allow that. We're not about that. You got to get up and you got to go. That should be a constant rule for every sports
Absolutely.
genre worldwide. That would cut down on all that, because it should be a player's word against theirs. If it's going to be, hey, they being disrespectful, get your shit. I don't give a fuck how much money you spend, or you a season ticket holder. Get your shit. Get out. It's that simple.
And that is not just adding to. I'm gonna let you finish. That is a thing that they do at arenas. Most games I go to, before the game even starts, they have a whole rundown that says all that. So they warn you before you sitting down that no, this is not allowed, and this is the consequences of what happened. So everybody should know. You've been warned before the game even started. Even at halftime, they constantly playing that video.
It goes into something Vaughn said. It goes into something Vaughn said. They get that liquor or beer, whatever, in their system, and they start feeling some kind of way. If you can't handle your liquor and you feel like your true demons gonna start arising, once you see your team is in a close game, or your team losing, or whatever the case may be, you might not need to come to a professional game, or any game for that matter.
Just stay home. You can can say all you want to.
Because at the end of the day, I get what you're saying. They free to say whatever they want to say, just like the league free to kick their ass out. It's that simple. Because that's poor representation of the league. If you allow somebody to sit in there and be that disrespectful, then what does that say about your league and what you allow?
Yeah, shit. Yeah, that's definitely some. Hey, yo, question: Do y'all have it up in y'all head, like with all of the media talking about the crowd people talking shit, heckling or whatever? Do you think that's why Russell had a horrible year?
No,
Shit?
I think Russ had a horrible year for two reasons. And Vaughn, I'm not trying to start none, but it's the goddamn truth. The heckling, I mean, you gotta think about it. Russ been getting heckled.
It played a part. I think it made
it. No. I'm gonna say this. It played a part, but I'm gonna say this. Russ been getting heckled a lot. I mean, when he go to Utah, boy, that's like the worst place he played. But I've seen him have big games in while he's being heckled too. My thing of it is this though. When you start and it goes into what Vaughn and Marley was saying. When you go into the personal, when they was trying to attack his family, sending threats to his family, that starts to be an eye opener. That's new, that's different
because it's LA now. Like he
right. And but see that's what I'm saying. It hits even harder because that's your hometown. That's your hometown, and they threaten to hurt your family over a game.
Over entertainment, like
a game. The second thing I'm gonna say is this: people. I'm not saying it's LeBron's fault, but you can read body language. LeBron and AD don't want him on that team, and it's crazy because it's like y'all vouch for him, wanted him there. People told you it wasn't gonna work, or what was gonna be the issues, and to be fair, he did have a shitty start to the season, but he did kind of come into his own later on in the season somewhat. But the thing of it is like the damage was already done. You can read body language. When AD and LeBron kind of low-key I ain't gonna say they embraced him in the beginning, but then all of a sudden it's like, how the fuck can y'all turn y'all back on him when he is the only available, star on the damn team. And you see the fans do the same thing. I don't want him. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. But once again, you hear goat mouth. Listen here, Skip Bayless. We don't want Russ. Russ is this. Russ is the problem. Russ is this. Russ is that. Okay, be careful what you ask for, because once you get rid of Russ and you get whoever you're gonna get for him, then who's gonna be your scapegoat? Patrick Beverly? I never knew Patrick Beverly was a franchise changer. I thought that was LeBron and AD job, but they can't seem to stay on the court more than 5 days. So it's funny how he get blamed for that, but I digress. I ain't trying to start them, but I'm just saying it's funny these so-called Laker fans. Oh, Russ the problem. If it wasn't for Russ, you wouldn't have won some of the games that you won. LeBron wasn't worried about no goddamn winning games. He was Kareem. Every time LeBron take a shot, he's saying Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Come on now.
Yeah,
Come on now, because he wasn't playing no defense.
I personally think it played a part because, like, every year, Russell, would have a streak to where he's up at his lowest. But like towards the end of the year, it's always been where like he just get a crazy high streak, just turning up. He can shoot it from deep and do this and do that or whatever. It just didn't happen over there because I personally think he was just like the damn stress, the anxiety of having to deal with that shit every day, hear it on TV every day. It's your fault. It's you. It's you. It's you. It's you. I don't care how strong you are to be equipped to like say fuck it, but damn, bro, that's gonna do something. Like it's gonna do something.
Yeah, but like you said, I feel like it was more of like what you brought up, the threats, the outside issues of
Right,
stuff with his family, not so more the in arena shit. Because like you said, we've all seen him deal with that before. So I feel like that might have been plus trying to also adjust his game to fit this team and to do what they asked, even though he felt conflicted about what they was asking him to do. And so I feel like a combination of those might have played a factor to his play or whatever. But like I said, only he really know what
shit, right? Like a person trying to do all of this or whatever, that's still a part of like the heckling stuff. Because I done heard people talking about all of the letters and shit and stuff like that. So it's a part of like trying to be having all of those problems. So yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I just think it's more of the off the court stuff than on the court. I just feel like I'm not Russell Westbrook, but I honestly feel like the only on the court issue he had, the heckling, it can be a certain percent involved in it, but I feel like the most part is how you can read body language and you can just tell like Bron and AD kind of low key. It's kind of like low key they left him out there to dry, and it's like, bro, like y'all supposed to have my back, but shit, like y'all looking at, oh man, here this nigga go. I mean, bro, I feel some kind of way too. Like, why in the fuck was y'all vouch for me to even come here? If this was how y'all was going, you know what I'm saying, go about the shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I personally, I want him gone from LA. I really do. I want him to go. And I want Carmen to come back and eat them. Boy, I want him to go to Miami and go get a fucking ring. And I want them to just have to sit there and look real stupid.
In Miami, so.
Huh?
Him trying to get a ring up in Miami, that would never happen. So
how? Wait. I know you ain't talking about y'all. Y'all the most dysfunctional team in the NBA.
First of all, I'm not talking about
please don't start with this bullshit. You ain't even rocking with the niggas that's on your squad right now. Stop.
Look. First of all, I am rocking with the niggas. I ain't rocking with that nigga. Damn it.
Well, listen. It don't even matter if you ain't rocking with. You can rock with every other. You can rock with the goddamn bench warmer, the goddamn towel. What's it called? The flow boy, the little cleanup boy. You can rock with everybody within your organization. But if you ain't rocking with that main nigga, then what the fuck are you really rocking with?
I am rocking with the main nigga, Kyrie.
Man, get your ass out of here. You ain't even do this. Get your ass
Kyrie.
out of here.
You
Get
put your hopes and dreams in Kyrie.
In other sports news, Marley.
You put your hopes and dreams in Kyrie. That's
Look, hear me and hear me good. Kyrie is gonna.
this is your champion. This is your savior.
Kyrie.
He gonna tell one, hold my nuts, young blood.
Kyrie gonna have an MVP candidate year. Watch.
You have to play more.
I have nothing.
You have to play more than like 60, 50 games to get MVP.
I have nothing against you saying that. I mean, I hope he do.
Record this shit and save this. Kyrie will have a MVP candidate.
So Chuck, you guarantee?
I guarantee.
All right, I got you.
Right.
I'll play it back either way.
I hope Kawhi Leonard come back and is healthy and surprise the league.
I'm gonna play it back either way. It don't matter. You're here.
I would like to see Kawhi get MVP personally, but
shit. Since we're on basketball, we can stick with that, and then I'll just flip my last one. Shit. This week also happened a big trade. I wanted to see what y'all thought about that or whatever. So, between the Jazz and Cleveland, I had a trade or whatever. So,
Harley going to Cleveland.
on the Jazz part or whatever. So, I feel like shit. Danny Ainge do what Danny Ainge does. He got now, not including the Jazz picks themselves, he got 13 future unprotected first round picks, along with pick swaps, and he also have like some young talent that they can use that can be dealt and for their bench. And then they still talking about they're gonna have to because they're trying to get on the salary cap now. Michael Conley, everybody forgetting about him. Bogdanovic still there. You still have Clarkson, man, that's there. Then Michael Beasley is also there, and some other pieces of whatever that they tackling the teams that might help other teams.
His contract so he can go to Miami, please.
Who?
Utah, somebody, please.
What you say?
Just buy Westbrook out of his contract, Utah. Just trade, get whoever y'all want from Utah. Buy Westbrook out of his contract so he can go win a ring with somebody, please.
That was one of the sources they was talking about. The Lakers trading for the role players or whatever, so and using Russ contract. But they was also saying the Spurs or one teams might do that too.
Do not go to the Spurs.
No, they both teams were talking about just using it because they got open cap space to buy them out.
Okay.
That way they can fill up their cap space. But so yeah, Mitchell is now for Cleveland. Now this is the roster that you have. You have Donovan Mitchell. You got Garland. You still and then you got the Twin Towers in the front. You got Evan Mobley and you got Allen. But they bench is still good. Like people not talking about. You still got Caris LeVert. You got Rondo. You got Ricky Rubio coming back this year. Still got Kate Love, Eisenman, Dan Wade, or so like that. They have shooters, the Wilders, and then they also have Isaac, the guard / officer that they got from Auburn last year, who was like they seeing as they version of Marcus Smart type player. So like defensive mind. So they have all the tools, and all their team is also under 25. So
can I say something? It's quite convenient that they don't necessarily have a big fixture at the small forward position. How ironic. Yeah. We know what's about to happen. We see this.
I mean, like you said, conspiracy wise, I can see who you're hitting at. I know the name and the person that you are talking about there. But you gotta also think about the person that is running the team, who behind my nigga in New York is also one of the most pettiest and bite his nose, spite his face type nigga in the league, who would love nothing more than to have his team, fucking without LeBron, be successful in the playoffs and
I'm
do
gonna say this.
other things. So,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. And Vaughn, you asshole.
Before you go,
Go
before you
ahead.
go, Juice, I know you finna go ahead and drop it, but when's the last time that team's made the playoffs without LeBron?
They made it last year.
No, they were in the play-in. They didn't make the playoffs.
I mean, the
They
last time they have made the playoffs.
They never made the playoffs without LeBron.
You can continue, Juice.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't.
No, they haven't.
The shot. Who's the shot over? That was
Oh my
Cleveland.
God.
That was who?
That was Cleveland.
You talking about Michael Jordan over Elo?
Oh my God, boy, we talking
Continue,
about.
Juice.
No, I'm saying what y'all said. Y'all talking about they never won the series. Yes, they haven't won the series.
No,
Cleveland bad team haven't won the series since '92.
This is what he's saying, Marley.
Other Dan Gilbert's man.
You weren't even more born back then. I don't even know why you brought that up. But anyway, he's saying since LeBron been drafted there, left, came back, got him a ring, and left again. They've never been in the playoffs unless he's been wearing a jersey with them.
Yes. And I feel like with this team and the young core, they will be in the playoffs. There'll be a
we shall see. What I'm gonna say is this. I hear what you're saying with Dan Gilbert, but let's be real. Did we really think LeBron was going back when he went to Miami? No. Dan Gilbert wrote a letter that called him everything but the Django, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that was before Dan Gilbert freaking sold his equity in fucking Rocket Mortgage and now is fucking making almost fucking, what is it, 700 billion or whatever. He don't need LeBron anymore. So he is that kind of person. He is prideful that he would do. I'm telling, yes, I know what makes sense would be LeBron, but I'm telling you what's not. But he's not gonna do
what I'm about to say. LeBron is gonna bring money regardless, whether you like it or not. LeBron is a cash cow. Him going back to Cleveland for his last couple of years with his son, that's gonna bring triple probably the amount that he probably would have made. Yeah, he don't necessarily need them, but I mean, bro, if you got a chance to make even more money, come on now, and have the prodigy of the best player to ever play for your franchise on your team in the future, you kind of gonna want to jump on that, bro.
I feel like they would sacrifice all that they've been building to try to do that.
I can agree with Mark. Really. I do think, I don't know how long Dan Gilbert wants to own this team. I don't know if he's going to pass it to his children. I don't know. I know his son always at the drafts and whatnot. But I don't know the man, but I'm pretty sure that's like probably the top 5 on his agenda of life. Get a championship without LeBron. Like, he wants this team to win one. So
he must finna trade for Kevin Durant tomorrow or something.
Hey, it would take that type of player to make it happen, but
that team ain't winning no championship.
They would be better. They weren't sorry last year. They would be better. They should be in the playoffs. They should be. I think it's teams in the East that are collectively just more experienced in it.
305, take it to the high. Oh my!
That being one of them. So,
Listen. I'm hate to be the bearer of bad news. This team is a good team on paper, but this is the thing. A lot of people don't want to hear me say this, but here comes Mr. Old School with the facts. Donovan Mitchell is not a defender. Darius Garland is cool defending, but they are undersized.
They're an undersized team, but I think the addition, notice they got Jared Allen on there.
Yes, they still got Jared Allen and Evan Mobley.
And Mobley,
Jared Allen.
You can also guard the perimeter and the.
That's true, but hold on. I get what you're saying, but this is a pick and roll league, and I want you to understand something. If you get the switch you want, they could just attack one of the little guards. I mean, Jared Allen, they got center shooting threes nowadays. All you gotta do is have a skilled big man shooting out there, pull him out of the paint. Evan Mobley done switched. Now he on to another perennial player. Who gonna go out the paint? Donovan Mitchell? Darius Garland? The unknown player 99, that's gonna be the small forward. I mean, come on now. I mean, bro, it's not rocket science. It's not gonna be.
I agree with you. Defense is definitely not gonna be their strong suit. But like I said, man, you gonna have on the opposite team on defense, they ain't have their hands, full too. So I'm not saying you don't have to play defense. You need to play defense at some point. But I think offensively they're gonna be hell to deal with. So we'll see.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like LaMelo, like just like them the last 2 seasons, LaMelo been in there playing. He keep knocking at the door. He know what he was drafted for, and he knows he's like, as far as Michael Jordan management wise, it's probably his best pick since being a GM. So he knows, like,
it is.
Like, it's time to get in there. It's time to get in there.
Goddamn right. I see it for him. Boy, when he got LaMelo coming through them doors in Charlotte. I
don't want to fully discredit Kemba Walker. Hey, I understand.
Man.
Kemba Walker wasn't no 10 cans.
but he's not LaMelo. Like, he's cool.
He has been in the playoffs sometimes.
Hey, Juice, for the first time, I mean, like, finally.
Exactly. I got it right, y'all.
LaMelo has more star potential than Kemba Walker. Kemba Walker is just a good player. I'll say that.
Kemba Walker is just, he's a good player, but I think LaMelo could be the total package.
Right.
Yeah, so he's flying like an eagle right now with that goddamn pick.
When they were sitting the card up there for the draft, what was they saying, Juice? What was playing in his mind when he saw him walking up there?
Say, back in the winner's circle, goddamn it. It took 2 decades, but I'm back. I let Michael Jordan win no goddamn ring as a GM.
Oh, they ain't gonna be able to get a mic to nobody else. It's gonna be his Hall of Fame speech all over again.
Yeah.
Didn't I tell you, bitch, motherfucker? Didn't I tell you?
Hell yeah.
He gonna invite all the owners to the game-winning game.
Listen. I'm wondering, even though I know he wouldn't do this, I wonder would LeBron ask Michael Jordan to induct him into the Hall of Fame.
We don't know that. We don't know.
Oh, the next motherfucker coming up here. Motherfucker should have been shade his hairline.
I don't get so oh my God, it's so fucking disrespectful. I don't get so on top, but that's probably the way he keeps playing. That'll probably be a while down the road. But invite his teammates. People always like to say all his teammates he had to win a championship, which is a team sport. Hey, I don't know if that's ever been done. Let's bring Ray out. Let's bring D-Wade. Let's bring Chris Bosh. Let's bring Rio. Let's bring AD. Let's bring Kyrie.
Man, hell no. If I were real, I wouldn't show up to that shit. I ain't your personal whipping boy, so you can reminisce on the good old days when you was finna whoop my ass on the bench. Fuck that.
I think they got a better rapport, man. I ain't saying they buddy, but I think they got good.
I'm your whipping boy. Nigga, my career is literally remembered about me and you about to fight.
Hey, man, he won 2 championships in the process.
Hell no, I ain't coming.
All that's gonna do is prove Michael Jordan, you couldn't be the goddamn. How many All-Stars you need? Hey,
man, get him off stage. Get him off stage. Shane, get him off stage. Get him off stage. You got to go, Mike.
Mike, look.
Who's gonna be the one to take Michael? Who's gonna take Michael Jordan off the damn stage?
Shannon Sharp. What you talking about?
Man, fuck Shannon Sharp, man. He gonna tell Shannon, your ass may look like a horse, but bitch, I'm the GOAT. You better keep your motherfucking hands on.
Look, Shannon, what happened that night?
Where the fuck is that Skip at? What up, bitch?
I was gonna be on Mike like Funkum Chitlins. I like to whoop Michael Jordan's ass that night.
Man, Mike must have stole one of Shannon's bitches back in the day or something. Let me tell you something about that bald-headed mother. Skip. Let me tell you something about Michael Jordan. Motherfucker stole my old lady. Hell yeah, Skip. I was married, motherfucker. We was at that club one tweezing. Man, I was in there. I was getting that. Oh, here come his bald headed ass, some big ass pants on.
Shut up.
Nigga had the new J's on and everything. Both of them the little hoop earring. Don't tell my bitch, why is you with this nigga? He only got 2, I got 6, bitch. And she just left with his ass. I was hurt. I said, no, this black ass nigga didn't. And I know I'm black, Skip, but goddamn.
Big Play Shay. Big Play Shay has 3 rings, sir.
Oh, I'm sorry. He got 3. Excuse me. He said, I got 3 more of them bitches. Come on now.
It don't matter what number you say, he still was over.
Yeah.
Hey man, just shoot me an email, man. I love to be. I would love to be on the show. So.
Girl, why is you in here with your arms around the ugliest black nigga in here? You want a sexy black nigga? Come on now, make it happen.
Big Play Shay, VSOP.
Big Play Shay. What kind of name is that anyway? Nigga, can you dunk?
Ooh, Shannon or me?
Hell no, we're talking about Shannon. Mike told Shannon.
You already know the answer to the other one. We talking about
he ain't talking about you. No, we ain't talking about you, nigga. Your question is, can you make a layup?
Yes.
That nigga over here, he in that champ. Yeah, he was one of the most devastated person when that champion, that fucking champion league stopped. Nigga like, damn, that was gonna be my ticket. I was gonna be in slam dunking on them trampolines.
That was over with.
I believe another sports question you had too, Brother Marley.
Oh yeah, man, shit. I don't know. Y'all not into like college. I don't know, so y'all wouldn't even talk about that.
I'd be lying if I said yeah.
Nah. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nah.
Personal team of interest like that just.
I know. I was watching USM actually the other day on TV. I saw it went to 3 overtimes. Supposedly.
I would say this though. I don't know if y'all got a chance to see the 5 tiers for the quarterbacks. Tom Brady's at number 4 with Jalen Hurts and Trey Lance and who else? They had Josh Allen tier 1 by himself. They had my homeboy at number 2, of course, with Justin Herbert.
Hold the fuck up. Tom Brady and Jalen Hurts don't belong on no kind of list together.
I said, hey, man, me and everybody else in the comment section said the same thing. What the fuck?
The fuck is this?
Was this ESPN or something?
Yes.
I know that wasn't the list I was talking about. Shit, Juice, you might like the list I was gonna bring up a little bit more. It was the top 100 players list. You know, they wrap that up usually right before the season start.
Right.
And on the list, the top 10, I'll run them off real quick, was Tom Brady at 1.
Damn right.
Aaron Donald 2. Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, hell no. What?
Cooper Kupp at 4.
Hell no.
Then you had Jonathan Taylor 5. TJ Watt at 6. Dante Adams at freaking 7. Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Ramsey, and then Trevor Kelsey or whatever. Yeah,
I disagree with the top 3.
But and
ain't
people,
Aaron Donald in the top 3?
Yeah, he was number 2.
No.
But well, the one that everybody was fussing about this list was that Josh Allen, who was 13 seconds away from the Super Bowl, was number 13 and wasn't even in the top 10 or so like that.
Yeah, that's kind of true. 13 seconds, 13 niggas. All right.
Yo, I can't honestly say though. I don't know why they decided to give Tom that number 1 right then. Aaron,
this is his filth. I think he got the most of it. This is his filth.
No one cares about y'all. No one likes y'all. Y'all ain't relevant.
Actually, like real shit right then. Like Tom was supposed to been got shit just like a number 1 like previously, but this year it includes up in the playoffs. Aaron Donald definitely should have been number 1 again. Honestly,
the crazy thing is, I didn't know they did this. Was that Aaron Donald probably would have been right? Probably would have been number 1 because whenever a player retired who was in the top 100, they usually take him off the list. But since
But he
Tom
came
Brady
back.
unretired, they
Right.
recounted his votes, which was more than Aaron Donald.
Let me hold on, Marlon. You know why Tom Brady's number one? Because they knew what was about to happen, and they was counting their blessings that clock ran out before he was getting ready to lay the boom on their ass. He know his kryptonite. He know what's gonna happen. He know it. It's just a matter of time.
I'm just saying,
Wake his ass
Aaron
up.
Donald have been number one on the top 100 like 2-3 times.
Listen, I disagree with this list. Number one should be Tom Brady. Number two should be Deion Sanders. Number three should be
Deion,
Randy
what?
Moss. And then all the current players now. I'm sorry. LT should be number 4. Let me see who. Reggie White could be
Talking
number
about top
5.
100 players from last
I
season,
know it.
not
No,
all time.
They was in there. They was in there in Madden.
Other niggas play.
Oh my God.
PlayStation.
Also, I appreciate Cooper Kupp coming in the top 10 and Jalen Ramsey coming in at the top 10. But if I'm not mistaken, Matthew Stafford was like 26 or 27 or some shit. Like that. I can't remember. So yeah.
Hey, you heard who said rightfully so? He know he's still bitter about that money.
Top half, so I mean, I ain't mad at that. So you know.
What is that?
And Bobby Wagner was like 25 or some shit like that. So yeah.
Bro, no one cares about your team.
Oh,
no one cares. Stop mentioning all these niggas. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Rams all day.
Going through the whole goddamn roster. What a coach rank one?
They didn't rank him, bro.
They'll probably put him in the top 5.
Yeah, nigga, I'm a hater because my fucking team suck right now. So fuck y'all.
That was not my fault that I was paying attention.
Nobody cares.
Oh, no, I'm not gonna do this.
You going through the whole team. I'm talking about naming everybody on that motherfucker. Bobby Womack.
Telling you where the people was placed up in the top 100. It ain't my fault that I got a lot of people on my team that's top 100, fam. I'm sorry.
Fam, you use my formula. You bought your ring. Now be quiet, all right?
Well, first of all, we didn't use your formula with that damn tapes and trying to record shit. That's not how we operate.
I mean, it was kind of. I mean, if we go back and watch that Super Bowl, it was some questionable. You know what? I'm gonna leave it alone.
Exactly. Up on both sides. Don't just act like it's one-sided either.
What you talking about?
Shit, exactly what you said.
You always bringing up what we allegedly did. Just stick to the facts. We can't.
No, I'm talking about how you talking about the Super Bowl. Talking about it was some calls. Yeah, it was on both sides. It just
but I only bring that up because you always bringing up these alleged on my team. Like we got actions.
I mean, what's the truth is what's the truth. Now,
hey, hold on, time out, one. Who the fuck is that? I know who it is in the background laughing. I'm gonna need you to be quiet.
First off, I'm laughing at the conversation. I'm not laughing at one.
Goddamn
it. We not. Hey,
nobody cares
I ain't bring up my
about your team at all. Don't make me get one unleashed on y'all.
Yeah, y'all should definitely move back, man, so I can have somewhere to go watch on Sunday.
We don't want you in our fucking stadium.
I mean, at least y'all have some.
I know you had ownership of that bitch.
At least y'all have some championship pedigree in there for a change.
Yeah, we don't want you mucking up our place. Disgrace,
mucking up.
One, you just gonna allow that man to disrespect y'all? I thought you was a champ, G.
What you talking about? What?
He talking about moving back to San Diego. We don't want that tainted championship presence in our stadium.
Oh man, come on! Look, it's okay. First of all,
I'm talking about New England. I ain't talking about your team. Shit.
Like that's our stadium. Y'all are the people that eat up all of the food and don't pay any other fucking bills. Type of people. Like
goddamn right, we gonna keep doing it too.
Y'all are the little brothers who has always been trash, who ain't gonna never have like over 10,000 people up in the stadium. But whenever the champions go, you know it's sold the fuck out. Like that's the type of shit. that y'all on. Hey,
I'm not finna do this with you this year.
you
Warren.
already know about the season, right? Hey,
I
you
got
already know
things
what
I need
happened
to
up in
take
the
care
Vaughn,
of
I
and
got
things I
Vaughn, I
need to
got a
do.
question for you. I got a question for you.
Hey, this is almost verbatim how he
I got a
talked
question
him
for
into
you.
that bet
I
last
got a question for you, Vaughn. Who are you going to lose money to this year out of our panel?
Nobody.
You
Nobody.
done,
I
baby?
bet.
He said he is recovered. He is not going to this bet.
You know, it seems like every time I put money on my team, that's when they kind of things go sideways. They let me
But
down.
Dallas
So
ain't your team, and,
Huh?
and it went sour for you then.
Who?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Yeah, you remember me? You big one. You remember I started this trend. Big
Oh
120.
God. Well, things happen. So this year I'm just gonna walk by fate. Let things play out how they should be. I'm gonna be humble this year.
You gonna moose out your way through the season this year? You ain't gonna.
Yeah, I really don't have no expectations, man. Believe it or not, it's
Man,
as great off season as it was. I'm just gonna see what happens.
You and me.
Oh no, man! I'm gonna start jumping on that San Diego campaign. Get y'all on back down here so I can have some entertainment on Sundays.
Bro, tell you goddamn.
Yo, we're gonna you know, since I hate Skip Baker so much, but I hate your team even worse. We're gonna start a blooper reel on your team, man.
Yeah.
A blooper reel.
A fucking blooper reel. Yeah. Hey, it's probably going to be tough because it's going to be a hell of a lot of highlights of them just constantly fucking up. So it's going to be hard to kind of choose from like the top 10, type shit. That shit gonna be wild.
They're gonna be look going for it in the red zone, fumble the ball.
I throw a pick.
Is this gonna be on like the TikTok or something? Where we putting this on?
Yeah, we're gonna have to start a blooper reel without
Absolutely.
And we're gonna name it Only in San Diego.
Yeah. I just like that title, bro. That's a good title.
Hey, me too. Hey, appreciate it, bro. Appreciate that, champ. Appreciate that, champ.
The most dangerous animal is the wounded animal, gentlemen. That's all I'm saying.
Boy, you've been wounded for a long time. You stinking now, boy. You
I'm there while we desperate. God damn it, that's right.
That goddamn buzzer smell your goddamn bones through your chest. Come on now, man. Come on, man.
Well, we gonna fight. I'm not gonna talk.
Hey, now, I don't know if y'all just want to hear like another guarantee, but
yeah, come on, Chuck.
I will guarantee, and this only just because Drew's been talking so much shit lately. We definitely going to be the NFC champions.
No. I will not let you guarantee that. I want you to guarantee that you're gonna repeat.
I guarantee that we're gonna repeat. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, see how he said that? I know it ain't gonna happen.
You didn't say that one as convincing as he did.
No.
I mean, y'all comments ain't that competitive. You win NFC shouldn't be that hard.
Yeah. All the Tom Brady line get hurt. Now that nigga confident about guaranteeing the championship game.
Marley, he gonna learn. He gonna learn a valuable lesson.
I'm trying to be nice.
Tom Brady, all you need is a shoestring.
Juice was always talking about
and a pack of gum. He gonna get it done.
Talk so much shit every time we win, so I was trying to be nice. But hey, since y'all just want me to be on that type of time, you damn right. It's repeat all day. And watch how Cooper Kupp gonna have over 1,000 yards. Allen Robinson gonna have over 1,000 yards. And shit. I'm gonna say about 8 TDs too.
Listen.
Hey man, this bet is awesome money that y'all gonna.
If Tampa was in the middle of the season or this toward the end of the season,
you got it, big roller. 150 for all of us if y'all double up.
Excuse me?
That's just disrespectful. Hey, you act like these players that's hurting Tampa, they not gonna come back sometime this season. See, the season.
Well, they already confirmed that the center ain't coming back, but yeah.
Listen, hear me well. Tom is retiring after this.
With a 7. With an 8 ring.
It's gonna be one of his toughest years. Watch.
With an 8 ring.
Everybody good this year.
If Peyton Manning can go out almost paralyzed when he won his ring and could barely throw 5 yards, goddamn it, I like Tom Brady's chances.
Man, look. you should only be worried about the Patriots anyway. Honestly, like
No,
I don't even know why you worried about
We in developmental
other
stages.
teams.
Look,
We ain't worried
I've
about the
taken
Bucks.
some years off from football. Listen, when you win as much as me and Marley team that won, man, I mean, bro, you should want us to fall off eventually. I mean, cause
I mean, when y'all cheat as much as y'all do, y'all shit.
oh my God,
I'm
we
gonna keep
ain't we
quiet.
ain't gonna
I'm
talk
gonna keep
about
Hey,
Super
we
Bowl.
ain't gonna go. We ain't gonna go
Come on,
all damn day
come on.
talking about.
We damn sure didn't have to cheat to beat you the
What?
second time. I mean, damn, at least the Eagles went and got revenge on us and beat us the second time they played us in the Super Bowl. Y'all couldn't even do that.
Hey,
I rest
fuck
my
y'all.
case. We own you
y'all.
bitches. We own you bitches.
They get shook when they see them colors come across.
Hell yeah.
You know?
We get
Could
shook
you
because
imagine? Could you
we
imagine
know
if they
y'all
lost a
know all
Super
of the
Bowl?
fucking playbook.
Wait. You want to know the only way I give Mac Jones some respect? Could you imagine if we played them in the Super Bowl and beat them with Mac Jones?
Hey, fam, I don't think we'll be friends anymore, fam. I'm gonna have to just stop talking to you,
Yeah,
fam.
you might have to. Yeah. Just send me an email
Yeah, I
and let me
have to
know how
send you
you
like
feel.
emails to like talk to you or something back. Cause like I just can't be on the phone with you no
'Cause,
more.
boy,
If
I'm gonna clown
Matt
you.
give y'all a Super Bowl against us, oh yeah, hell
I'm
no.
gonna clown you to the high heavens.
Well, guys, if anybody else got something to say in the world of sports, if not,
Rams. Brooklyn.
okay, we definitely got shit to say. Okay.
Brooklyn.
At this time, ladies and gentlemen, I believe it's only one man that can play the element that you've been fighting. Brother Mario, would you let her do the honors and bring him in?
When my heart has been broken and I'm climbing the walls, I need a man who will make house calls. I need a love doctor.
Yeah, y'all. We back up in this thing. I am the Love Doctor, aka Doc Love, and we back with another Love Connection. How all the players and pimpins doing up in here today?
Good.
We're doing well, Doc.
Okay. Well, we ain't gonna waste too much time, Everybody should know what time it is. We're gonna jump into this thing. I got a few questions I want to ask these pimps out here, and I want to get some, real pimpish answers. You know what I'm saying? You did. So,
Oh yeah.
without further ado, let's jump into this thing. First question: are women still feminine nowadays? If not, why?
A good chunk of women know why. Give them a Dr. Phil and Kevin Samuels bag. R.I.P. I think it's just that's like asshole upbringing and definitely not to sound primitive or sexist or so out of line. I hate to make this similarity to an animal, but if if an animal is in a certain environment, eventually it's gonna adapt, right? I don't care what the animal is, it's gonna adapt. Giraffe's necks wasn't always the length that it was, but due to the place they were put at and their surroundings and the food that they needed was so fucking high, their necks grew. And I believe that most young ladies, given probably their upbringing or their relationship with fathers or with, men in their life from an early stage, lack of having them there, uh, it could be a distrust or an uneasy situation trusting a man. And, that may put her in her position to fend for herself, get it out the mud the hard way, like a lot of people, not just women, but what I'm saying, maybe toughen her up, due to her environment, her bringing and her resources. So I think that mentality of, hey, I don't need nobody for this, I don't need nobody for
Right.
that, I'm gonna get it, you know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad thing to be independent. I think everybody has to have some level of independence. You have to do some stuff for yourself. That's just what it is. But it
Mhm.
can make it hard building relationships and wanting people to be in your life because it seems like you're pushing them out of your life, out of fear of losing them, or fear that they won't live up to the expectations that they have set or expectations you may have for them. So I think that's why a lot of women don't have a big bulk of feminine energy because it's like, hell, I didn't have that luxury to have it. You know what I'm saying? Especially given the some of the communities that we come from. So long
Right.
answer, I guess. A short question.
Yeah, man. Shit, if I can go, I would say it's kind of, yeah, it's, well, I think they still have it. I just think it's more so just like up in a different way. I think like way back in the gap, it was more simple and easier. As always, the guy is the provider, the protector type of thing, and the woman is like the nurturer and the caring type of thing. But what also happened is, since we up in this new type of day and age or whatever, a woman is also being a provider as well, and a protector as well within themselves. So what happens is it get more so because of they independence, they creating their own jobs, they doing the type of stuff that they do. They is more up in the boss type of mode to whenever trying to come home or whatever, you is also up in that road to where you are just having to have some type of masculinity with it as well. So then it kind of brings it down with like trying to have your femininity. But it's the problem he also talked to as well, because of how they grew up. If like, okay, point blank, even if you grew up like good or whatever, you would understand like, yeah, you could be a provider for this and that, up in the outside, but whenever you up in a relationship, you should be trying to show a little bit more of just like your femininity and stuff like that. But since we up in this day and age where you got to get it yourself, shit, it just don't happen a lot. But I personally think it too. Sometimes it just all depends on what kind of person you are. If you are type of person that is producing all of the masculine, damn, I can't even say it right. I like the
Masculinity.
masculinity shit. It, it will have like the women more easier to be up on their feminine side. So it just also depends on what kind of person you is up as a guy. Like, are you like a leader as well, or are you old school to where you are protecting and inviting and providing to help the woman show her caring side and her nice side and shit like that. So yeah, it's a tough question, man. It's layered.
Okay.
Me, I would say I'm not finna try to speak for women or so, but I feel like this would be a good question. We can circle back to. We have a female guest for sure, but my only two piece on it is that what I want to ask, just a follow up question to get the mindset of everybody. What do y'all consider feminine? So whatever. What is feminine to y'all or whatever? Because y'all talking about what I've been hearing mostly from so far is like submission or some shit like that. But I'm talking about what. So what are y'all idea of feminine?
For me, and I not to, but for me, man, it's just maybe my own personal preference and maybe sound ignorant because I tell people that everybody got their vices. Like for me, man, I love a woman smelling like a woman, sounding like a woman. Like I
Don't
can't
apologize for that. That's true. I agree. Go ahead.
Like one of my biggest pet peeves, I'd be anywhere and you see a gorgeous lady and she smell like a pack of onions, not musk, but just a pack of loud ass weed.
Oh Lord, what woman is you running up to?
Like not musk, but
the
like
motherfucking smokers.
Like for real, like I see it at work all the time, man, or anywhere. Me and my old lady could be out, man, and we just leave a restaurant, walk by, and definitely not disrespecting my relationship, but a group of beautiful young ladies could be walking by, and we walk by them, we be like, damn, like shit, like
they stink.
No, the weed is so powerful, it's so loud.
Oh, okay. Smokers.
Yeah, smokers. And it's just like, man, everybody got their vices. Like, I love drinking wine, but I don't make sure I'm nowhere, unless I'm just around people gonna be drinking. But like, my breath just smelling like straight wine. I smelling my pores dripping alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Like right
grew up
now.
seeing that from my pops. So I always made it prevalent in my mind. I didn't want to be in public like that. So I can't stand. That's one, just how you present yourself in public. Then your mannerisms, you know what I'm saying? Like when like I said, when I'm talking to a woman, I want to know I'm talking to a woman. I ain't saying you gotta be, Dolly Parton or Mary Poppins, or Hillary off the, Bel Air, but I think Juice made a prime example. Like if you, trying to get to know a young lady and y'all, exchanging sexual texts or whatever, or y'all get in that mood. You say some shit like what you want to do, and she hit you back like, okay, bet. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck? Like,
nah.
I'm not talking to one of y'all. I'm my homeboy.
Nah.
You
Get
know,
out of there.
Exactly.
I want
Delete.
to come over there. Drink some wine, kick. Do what grown people do. Okay, bet. Like, what the fuck? Like
I had a girl once tell me that she don't do kissing.
that too.
Bitch. All right.
You know what I'm
So
saying? Like, we expect that level of intimacy, that deep compassion from a woman. I'm not saying, just because she doesn't have it, she can't be. But it's like you said, the kissing thing, just right now, for example, like we expect that level of intimacy because most time
Right.
it's perceived that the man just want to get in, put his dick in and ram and go about his business. No, you want foreplay. You want to be,
it's that fucking music. I told y'all.
yeah. That level of femininity, you know what I'm saying? Like when I open the door for you and you say thank you because you appreciate it instead of me opening the door and you rolling your eyes like the fuck? Like,
Oh,
Right.
stuck up bitch. Boy, you brought back a memory.
Bro,
like, what?
Okay.
You is saying a mouthful right there.
Oh
for
yeah.
real, for real.
Oh yeah. That's
absolutely
feminine,
true, that's it.
I mean, bro,
But
you pretty
if
much
I could go,
nailing.
I would probably.
Go
Huh?
ahead.
Oh, I about to say, I would just say it's just about, once again, because of me personally, I'm I have it with me. What I would just want is more so of like the kind, empathetic, trying to be like a emotional person, just having the thing of just trying to help and nurture and care or whatever. Because as a man, shit, it is tough to try to show your like emotions and shit, just like your vulnerabilities. So having a type of woman that is so caring and nurturing, it would just automatically kind of bring it out of you talking to her to where you can be 100% like you, just trying to tell her like all of your problems, all of your flaws and every damn thing, just like that. Nowadays you try to talk to chick, it's just like you talking to one of your fucking homies or some shit like that. So it's totally different compared to like what I have up in my head that is like trying to be all about the feminine side or whatever. So it's totally different now.
I'm gonna ask y'all a question, if y'all don't mind. Ain't it crazy that they say most households have single parent households, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, how is it that the woman, well, just say the little girl, grows up to be unfeminine when the only parent that's in the house most times is the mother, and the son grows up to be feminine and he doesn't have his father there, which is understandable. So it's like, how is it that the girl got tougher and the boy got softer?
Because of the simple shit. Again, shit. She is watching her mom being the protector and the provider.
Right.
So wouldn't that
Right.
translate to the boy too?
But see, and if I could jump in real quick, not to cut one off, I promise I didn't. I
Mhm.
think it's double standard, but I think parents in general, like I always say, from a young age, you expect or you're pictured young women to be the modest ones. Like you know, Juice, I don't know if you maybe did hear it, maybe you didn't hear this. Even though you were younger than your sister, it's like maybe they did tell you, hey, watch out, your sister, protect your sister. Like, watch your nothing ass niggas trying to talk to sister. Like, I'm pretty sure
Man, fuck
your
my
mom,
sister.
my auntie, one of the biggest fears probably your sister getting pregnant at a young age, right?
I guess hell,
I'm assuming most parents, it's like
bullshit.
I always say, when a young boy is finna lose his virginity, it's like, well,
Right,
boys will be boys, so wrap
right.
it up. if your 15 or 13-year-old daughter talking about, I think I'm ready to have sex. Whoa, hey, slow down, slow your fast ass down. So I assume, and from stuff that I've heard from young ladies in my past I talked to, be in the same situations you just described, their moms and them butted heads because their moms were so rough on them. Because a lot of times their moms didn't want them to repeat the mistake that they made. Not calling their child a mistake, but get pregnant at a young age or become a single parent. Choose the right person. Where the young boy, it was like, well, he gonna be a boy. Let him bump his head here and then he'll learn.
Right.
I'm not
So what a
saying
lot
parents.
of people, not to cut you off, Ron, but a lot of people got to realize some mothers, they chose to be single mothers.
Right.
Some mothers
Unfortunately, that is true.
They never even get cross the plateau of even taking out the time to try to find the right mate. All they was looking for is a good time, and the good time led to a lifetime. If you get what I'm saying. So we just not saying you saying this, but we got to stop this narrative that she's trying to prevent her daughter from making a mistake. I mean, if you're a single mother and you done let multiple men make babies with you and you ain't married neither one of them, what the hell can you really teach her? Because you ain't never mastered the art yet.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, and I know just from my personal experience, like living with a single mother, like I said, I know the first one we love is our mom, and a lot of times we see our mom in this unbothered and this perfection of light. And I realize when we get older, mom has flaws, still love her. She still made miracles happen out of nothing, but she had flaws. But I know that was when my big I had to get older and see my mom as just a person like me.
Mama got flaws.
Absolutely.
She ain't perfect. She ain't perfect. You hear that, Vaughn? Perfect. Well, you said it. Because y'all two niggas, I remember one time I said something about accountability with mothers, and y'all knew, I love my mama. Nigga, I ain't say you didn't.
Shit, I do love my mama. Hey, your mama, I love you.
Oh my God. Titty, baby. Oh my God.
But no, absolutely, bro. Like shit. They look, people is human. It's beautiful to like watch as a teen to like just have one version of your mom or your parent. Then the older you get, the more you understand, why choices were made the way it was made and shit like that. Then you just have like a total different appreciation about your parents, because 9 times out of 10 they was working with what they had at the fucking time. They was just trying to make ends meet. That's the only thing that we knew about. So yeah.
Of course. But I mean, at the end of the day though, for as far as this question, me personally, I just feel like, are women still feminine? No. And I mean, I'm not, like Marla said, I'm not trying to speak for women, but from what I can see, it's like if women hear two words, and this is how I personally feel, my opinion. If they hear submissiveness or if they hear femininity, it's like they think they translate that to weakness, and that's not the case at all. Like, I don't view a woman that's feminine or submissive as weak. I actually view her as a diamond, a rare breed in a world nowadays that's frowned upon. I don't mind women having their own rights. I don't mind a woman standing up for what she believes in and being her own woman. My thing of it is this: sometimes you can have the liberties of being your own woman so long to where that's exactly who you're gonna end up with in the totality of things. Your damn self.
Right.
So be careful how you approach that whole, well, I'm a feminist and this. Hey, if that's what you choose, that's what you choose. But stop. And this is the one thing I will say: a lot of men gonna be scared to say it. I'm not. Stop looking for a reason to disagree or argue with a man. Just because I said that, I don't feel like the overall image of a woman is taught to be feminine nowadays, don't mean that I hate you or I got something against all of y'all. It's just, let's be real here. What is feminine about a woman at a protest twerking?
That's just hood book. I don't think that's feminist. That's just hood book activity.
You know, let's be real here. Most women that's put out there to the masses and media, they kind of carry hood bookish mentality, right?
So
They got this ratchetness going on. Hot girl this, hot girl summer,
they
hot girl.
believe in taking control of their sexuality
Right.
and feminine
And
power.
see, nothing wrong with that. But my thing of it is, there's young princesses out here. They gonna gravitate to what they see, right?
Of course.
So if you put out a classy feminine energy, maybe we wouldn't have all this fucked up energy we already got out here nowadays.
A young man is an impressionable man.
I don't know. For me, like I said, my answer is still yes. For me, I've seen it, but like not so much in the traditional stance. And just right now, at the moment, just looking up some of the traditional what what they idolize as fucking feminine. See, I feel like nobody should be in those traits or whatever. So like they was supposedly calling them mentally weak from the traditional stance of what it is. So I feel like it's a mixture of more. That's the part of it that people are fighting back against because they are not mentally weak. And I know, like I said, my mom raised me, and I know multiple other women who are very mentally strong and who can think on their own and don't need other opinion. That's the part I feel like. So I feel like it's a more modernized version of family. So it's still out there. Not all women that I've met, and people that I've seen, and people even, like I said, it might just be who I rock with and who I have in my circle. I've seen, I did and see those still feminine women, but like in a more modern sense, not in the traditional, just to be seen and not heard sense or whatever. That I feel like the women's arm around that they're not in that boat. But yeah.
All right. Well, I agree with all these answers. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Fellas, can we move to my next question?
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all. My last question is this. What's the best game you ever spit? Let us know. What did you say? What did you do?
I'm gonna go and get out the way for y'all, so I'll say none. So y'all can go ahead and y'all.
God damn, Marley.
God damn, Marley. Wah, 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 wah.
One, I'm not big on game. I love conversation, and I'm pretty straightforward. But one time I do remember, just one I can recollect from. It must have worked. It didn't happen immediately, but I ended up getting them draws eventually. I think I replied, and I quote, "Girl, you so beautiful. I want to wrap your legs around my shoulders and wear you like the crown that you are." Something. It worked.
You wear a crown around your neck?
Wrap. I don't know if you're familiar with. Wait.
Oh no.
We're gonna move it.
Got me like my.
Wrapping her legs around my shoulders, her pelvis and torso will be on my face, around my head, wear her like the crown she is. You know what I'm saying? A jewel, a prized possession.
All I'm saying is her dangling like down. That's what I'm saying.
Dingling. Okay, yeah.
You ain't never had your face broke? Never mind.
Yeah.
No, not in the way you like.
Brother one.
I think Brother One's occupied right now.
Oh, okay.
You saw like a lay sign on a billboard.
Oh God.
You had to pull over real quick.
Oh shit. Well, with me personally, I ain't always spit game. Sometimes, like Vaughn said, it was just a conversation. But the one particular one I can't remember, I don't even really consider this game because it was just like it was facts. I remember I was working at Target, and one of my old classmates came in there, and she was just chopping it up with me. We ain't saw each other in a long time. And I think she had started telling me about, a current guy she had been dealing with at the moment. And I guess they was on bad terms. And, I had my arm around her and I said, "Hey, why is you wasting your time with him? I don't even understand that." She said, "What you mean?" I said, "You wasting your time with him when in the next couple months, you're gonna be dealing with something greater than that. What's greater than that? Me. She get to
Why you
smiling.
want to go and do that? Do that.
Get to
Hey,
smiling.
why
You know what I'm
wanna go
saying?
and do that? Do that.
And next thing you know, well, I'm gonna say no, it wasn't months later. It was actually a year later. A year later, we ended up seeing each other again, chopping it up, and the rest is history. So, I mean, I kind of just told her, you feel comfortable telling me everything, about, you know, who you're involved with and whatever. So that just further implicates what's the inevitable. What you mean? That, we're gonna end up, getting together. How you figure that? Because you too comfortable around me. You telling me everything. You ain't just friend zoning me either. Cause when you walk up on me, them hugs you giving me is like some slight porn action. But we ain't gonna talk about that. That's another story. Um, I just felt like, that's probably not the best. Cause I mean, I've got other lines. They were that was my youngin days, just, trying to cat call, get women attention. But you know what I'm saying? As far as that's the most genuine one I can really recall.
Show me your pussy, I give you $1,000, Boosie. I got you.
Whoa, we ain't tricking over here, We ain't playing Monopoly Man over here, sir. I'm sorry.
Show me your pussy, look, give you $1,000.
Ah, damn, son. Ah, damn, you got to get out of jail free. You got to get out of jail free card in your pocket right now as we speak, don't you?
Hey, that's a good time. Like to be like 100. Like I really can't remember what the fuck I was saying. Like I was just trying to come back with something quick without stuttering as quickly as possible. Like that was the main thing I was thinking about.
That must have been difficult.
Hey, what the fuck you
That
say,
must have been difficult.
man? Bro, fuck you.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
But if I could say like what was some of the most like player shit that I done was like have a person that was so comfortable who was like my ex to just go on and stay with me while I'm up in a relationship. Like that would probably be some player ass shit. But
yeah, that was
That's horrible.
I was there.
I was thinking the way you could use your stuttering for you, man. You could have been like, girl, you're so beautiful, you got me stuttering, You could have covered it up that way, something.
Now somebody snitching on themselves but they ain't had no game. They was spitting. You was a whole community activist out here making babies. Come on now.
Was not. I'm just saying that's a way he could have helped himself. He could have covered it up.
But though, look, the crazy thing about it, like I just wasn't like, well, I don't know. Whenever I'm intrigued about like the conversations, and 9 times out of 10, I'm the person that's trying to create the whole conversation any damn way. I don't like just have a problem with trying to talk about it or anything. I be, speaking clearly, be talking confident to them, and it turn them on any damn way. So shit, I be good.
I'm gonna give y'all some tip about this situation. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe y'all can kind of help me out with this. Every woman I ever dealt with, and it was gonna be within some kind of significant like manner or whatever. It's like no matter what I would have said, it was gonna work regardless because it was like our energies was already set in stone. Like it was gonna happen. All I had to do was
already there.
Right, go over there and talk.
Yep.
Whether it was game, whether it was just genuine conversation, it was gonna happen. And I'm not saying that on no cocky shit. I'm just saying it as in, you ever just looked at a person and you just knew you just had to go talk to them?
Oh yeah.
So, to the young listeners out there, you still out there trying to look for, your next situation. Don't really just put too much stress and emphasis on it. Just let it happen genuinely and naturally, and the rest will be history.
Don't send dick pics.
That concludes my questioning. We got some more whiskey one questions he got for the little doctor.
Definitely, doctor. I got you. Actually, I have a couple of questions, man. I would love to get your opinion and the entire panel as well.
Okay.
The first one I'm gonna go with is there a double standard with guys talking to white girls compared to black girls talking to white guys?
You
I've
absolutely
been
right.
seeing a lot of the Serena Williams,
Yes.
Christina Milian, this person and that person. So yeah.
Yes. Let me answer it right now. It is definitely a double standard. Because when black men talk to white women, they get negative press, they get negative feedback. Whereas I've never heard anyone come out and just straight up bash Janet Jackson for the decision she made,
Right.
Serena Williams for the decision she made, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. No one ever seen it. It always seems like it's a celebration. Like, yeah, girl, go on, girl, do your thing. But it's like, soon as Kanye got with Kim, they just had to go back and play that song. And when he get on, he leave your ass for a white girl. Get down, girl.
Right.
Go ahead, get down. So it is a double standard. It just seems like we can't do what they do and just be happy with. No one's going to be genuinely happy for us when we find love, no matter what the color may be. But to them, it's like, it don't matter what color it is, she's happy. So why we can't be happy?
Yep.
Y'all got the flow.
I mean, well, I would agree with you because the same way we talking about Christina Milian or Serena Williams or whatever, they were talking about the dude up off of Insecure. I forgot his name, but he was a black dude that was up on that show, and he talked to a white chick or whatever, and just up on the Twitter feed, like they dogged her out so bad to the point to where he just had to go in and delete that damn picture, that account. Like he had to just get away from it because the shit was ridiculous.
Oh, hold on, Juan. Let me please. I gotta say this. Let me show you the biasness of it. You absolutely right. Donald Glover, who was having a monumental year a few years ago. He had tremendous hits on the radio and whatnot. Do you know the moment they found out that he was with a white woman, they all of a sudden said he can't speak for black people?
No.
What? Why is he making this type of music when he with a white? What?
Right. Oh yeah, you have shit. On Maury Hardwick, shit, the star from Power. They love to bring up his white wife and shit like that. Talk about this and that. But you talking to this ugly white like this, like it's like the shit. Why? But don't nobody say nothing about these chicks that's constantly talking to these white guys. Like, and it ain't like point blank. Love is love. I get that, but it's so much to where people hate on the black guy talking to the white girl so much that, but they be so happy and proud of the black girl talking to the white guy because she finding love and this and that. That it's totally a double fucking standard, bro. Shit ridiculous.
Jump in real quick. Let's Marley got something. Go ahead.
Oh, you might have some serious. I'm just the only point that I got out of this question was that one, man, you can go on a date that white girl. This is the second time you brought this up on this show, bro. You can go on and date her, man. There ain't gonna be no judgment here, brother. Go on and get your Oreo go on and get your cream to your Oreo, bro. Go on ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring her to your house. Just drop your address to me, fam, and you will definitely.
Shit.
Yeah. You can definitely see something. I mean, it probably ain't gonna be white. Probably gonna be more like a black out. But hey, listen.
He said he's trying to give you them young thug ad libs. Yeah.
All right, man.
But no, like I said, I was gonna say earlier, yes, it's a double standard. From what I've been told from female co-workers, female cousins, female associates, and what I've heard from black women's own testimony, they feel this is how they feel. I mean that the relationship between a black man and a black woman and all the things that we've been through history they feel that as if not all black men, but most black men, and we can attest to this, we either seen it or some of us may be guilty of it ourselves. Nobody's perfect. You know, they put some of their women through traumatic experiences, the cheating, the lies, and this. Not saying black women haven't returned the same favor, but they feel as if they'll be with him through the thick and the thin. Like the song says, when he comes up or he gains a sense of notoriety or gains some position in the world where he's comfortable with himself, financially and spiritually. Now, we'll have to go get a foreign woman, a white woman. I don't totally agree with that. Or some feel, I've heard this too, like, think about what white men used to do to our ancestors. Like, they would rape them. They would rape them and do God knows what with them. And a lot of them feel like in my conscious mind, there's no way in hell, which is unfair to them or not. I can see myself laying with a white man. Let's be honest, I'm not saying that the white the white slave master's wife didn't lay with black men, mandingos. Some did it out of jealousy because what their husband were doing to female slaves. But it's kind of like I said, I think 2 episodes ago, female predators or female assaulters are never taken serious opposed to their male counterparts.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to be so left with this topic or to be so insensitive. Like, can you imagine a slave having sex with a white woman being like, oh, I feel so oppressed, or I feel so, just less of myself. I mean, he probably didn't enjoy it at the beginning, but if he was in it, he was in it.
Right.
Let's just be honest. Let's just be totally honest. He was jumping in that back. It is what it is. So I think it's always that taboo. Even myself, like, I've had engagement with white women, like I said it before, like I do get that feeling, like Kendrick said on the song, ancestors watching me fuck was like a retaliation. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I do get kind of a sense of power.
Right.
Sick as it say, fucking a white girl.
Yep.
Pulling the hair, being a little rough with her, with consent, obviously not trying to go so far left, not trying to get canceled. But
not trying to get no charges. Fuck
that too, my brother. That too.
He already tried it with the dog now. He said he's not leaving this show without somebody calling and knocking on his door.
Marlon, you might want to hide Garfield and the dog, man.
Man, fuck y'all, man.
God damn, hey, don't make no lasagna. He liked it too. So, hey,
but yeah, I think it's just it plays so much from slavery. Like they feel like black women feel like their love is harder. I've heard it. Why is black love so hard? I've heard them say, why is it hard for our men to love us? In a sense, you know what I'm saying? It plays out. Go ahead, Juan.
I totally understand you with that. I feel you on that, but like, all right, I'm gonna try to give a little quick example. Just like with the Michael B. Jordan and like the Lori Harvey stuff, like he
going to him at one point.
Yeah, he wanted the black girl or whatever. He got him a black girl. I don't know specifically what happened, but just off of what they were just saying from the tabloids about the reports was that he was trying to move too fast. He was trying to go on and marry her, and she declined it. Now, just even off that, would it be wrong because he's so hurt that he goes to a white woman or goes to like a different
Well, Juan, people, I don't know. We don't know them. People saying that's always he got
at all, right?
Because he was seen with a bunch of white women before,
right?
But now if he goes back, it's like, well, what's the problem? And my thing is, what's wrong with having preferences? Why, when men have preferences, it seems like we're attacking. Women have preferences. It's like, what the fuck? Like, dude, do you know how many times it's been in the past where me and a chick could be vibing and she says these exact words to me? If only you were dark skinned. Now,
shit, I got if only I was light skinned, bitch. All right.
And see, there you go. It's like, well, if I retort that, if I say that to a woman, oh, if only you was light skinned, or only if you were dark skinned, stop shaming that queen. Stop body shaming her.
Man, fuck. If only you was skinny. If only you was fat. If only you was this.
People have preferences, and people have to learn that what someone else eat doesn't make you shit.
Exactly.
I feel like you can have preferences as long as you don't attack nobody. Now, if you calling them out their name or darky or oil baby, hey man, you going a little too far. You can have your preferences, but I ain't got to disrespect you. So be it. You feel I could be a couple hues darker. Hey, I'm maybe not the person for you. I hope you find that individual.
I'm finna say something, not to cut you off. I'm finna say something that's probably unpopular, but I'm gonna say it. My personal preference, I don't necessarily agree with interracial dating. Just I wouldn't do it because I know that it can cause a trickle down effect with families, and I don't necessarily want to indulge in that. Not saying everybody's family is the same, but I've actually had friends that were in interracial relationships, and it was like shit that they was going through. I just would never put myself in those type of circumstances. But with that being said, I don't crucify nobody else for their decisions. Like Vaughn said, it's their preference, it's their choice. I have no issue with that. I just know for me, my preference is I don't agree with it. I don't necessarily, I'm not finna go talk to no white woman. I mean, I'm gonna say, and it's gonna sound fucked up, I talk to a Latino, a Hawaiian, and that's probably it. That's probably the only other two. And a Blasian, maybe.
But see, Juice, I got to stop you right there because we as Black people, we have this big fundamental misconception that racism only plays in our white counterpart. A lot of Hispanic and Latin and especially Italian communities, it's very just
no. Same shit. Let me stop. Same shit happens. I'm just saying this is my preference. Like, I'm not saying that the same shit can't happen with them. Right. I'm just saying if I had to choose, I would date one of them before I would even attempt to even talk to a white girl. Like, no, I just no, I don't want to do it because it goes into when you know your history, and it's like, yeah, it wasn't happening to me, but it's like some of that shit will always play back. Let me tell you why. Me being from Mississippi, why I'll never really fully fledged be able to date a white woman. And it ain't because I don't find them attractive that they ain't beautiful. Let me tell you why. It never fucking fails. I could be vibing, laid back, cool, chilling. Do you know I could be vibing with a white girl, and what's the one comment they're gonna say?
What?
You know, I'm not racist, but, and that's what kills it right there.
Right.
Every time. And I got to the point now where it's just like I don't even want to go through that. You know, I've been in situations where I could be having a wonderful time. Ain't nobody even thinking about no fucking racial shit. Here they come with I got a black joke. Or I got the bro. No. Just no. I'm done. At my age, Frank, I'm done. Y'all stay on y'all side. I'ma stay over here on my side. Now, if I may sneak over there to the Chiquiwana, you know, and all that, you know what I'm saying? I might want to do that, you know. If Nia Jax ever want to, you know, call a nigga up, you know, hit me up. You know what I'm saying?
See, I am way more to the side of just love is love. You know, that's the hopeless romantic in me or whatever. It don't got no ethnicity group, no color, no race or nothing like that. It's just the person that you vibe with and the person that you fuck with that tough to where you trying to spend the rest of your life with. It can be any color, ethnicity, or whatever. Wow. It's just what's good for you. Like that's the type of shit that I be on. So yeah.
Marlon.
Well,
you might be right, but go ahead. Go ahead.
I ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. I feel one on that.
Hold on.
I'm just fucking with you.
I totally understand. It's all good. Like, because personally, I would definitely want, you know, a black woman or whatever. I don't think that it would work out with a white woman just because of the type of, like, I am an asshole to an extent. So you asking me a dumbass question about certain shit, especially about race.
Ooh, you'll make that girl cry.
It's gonna be a bad
make that girl cry.
So
now she might shock you and get on your ass.
Hey, and then if she do shit, it'll just be like a back and forth and shit. It'll probably be cool, you know. But it's just that's my shit. Like I don't want to spend most of my time having to teach you or have you to understand the problems that I'm accustomed to every fucking day. Or just being a black male up in the USA, like that would be a
Right.
time consuming task of just having to let you understand that it is totally different. Like if I walk out the door compared to you walking out the door, oh, it's gonna be a lot of different challenges that I will have to go through.
Right.
So,
Big motherfucker too. So,
I crack jokes, so ain't nobody got time for me to be cracking a Martin reference joke. And she be like, I remember Tyrone. It's Jerome, baby. Jerome. No, we ain't got time for that. We ain't got time for that.
but
No.
yeah, so look, great question, that I came with, obviously. So I'm just gonna say that was a great question,
And then they
Juwan.
gonna pat himself on the back after you get the information you need. That is all right.
Yeah,
You're fucking
yeah,
awesome.
bro,
But,
you can bring Bethany around anytime, or Topanga, whatever her name.
you ain't gonna see no Bethany. But anyway, next
Oh, okay,
question.
okay.
Next question that I want to ask y'all: if y'all is up in a great relationship, I mean everything is beautiful. Like you have no concerns, no complaints. You getting as much ass as you want, taking care of you, do everything that you want, and everything.
That's real.
It's possible, but
Okay.
she's cheating.
Oh
That's the
no,
only flaw. You have no idea about it. You thinking
dirty
everything is
bitch.
great, everything is perfect. Would you want to know if she is cheating, or would you want to know about the details? Why or why not?
Okay, let's little dot that go first. Here it is. I would want to know. I would, but I wouldn't. Let me tell you why I answered that way. I would for the safety of me, because if she out here just slinging that thing around, I don't want to catch nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I need to know that she is up to her promiscuous ways, so that way I can go and move on and get on down. Now, I wouldn't want to know because, like you said, it would be the perfect situation. Things will be going great, and it's just gonna fuck up everything.
Right.
But I can't just think selfishly in that manner because the moment that like y'all said earlier, take accountability for our health. That's a health risk.
Mm-hmm.
If you out there doing it and just handling your business all around the world, then that's putting me at risk, let alone yourself. So yeah. Now I don't want to know no details. You better not come in there telling me nothing about how you sucked at my hole, none of that. I don't want to know none of that shit. That ain't none of my business. You just need to say you fucked them. That's all I need to know.
Would you like be able to stay in the relationship? Like, would it ever
No,
be?
that relationship is over. No,
Okay.
it's over. And ain't no. Hell no. I'm gonna
Absolutely.
fuck one more time. Make her suck my dick real good, and then no, it's over.
Okay. Anybody else? All right.
Brian, get off the bottom.
But I say, I guess not. If it
Filling
was,
up his bottle again.
Damn.
shit,
it
man,
is.
your ass can talk. I won,
Right.
motherfucker. If you must know, but
Ain't either one of y'all niggas saying that. But hey, if it
I
was,
didn't hear the question all the way through. I was pulling one of your moves that time. I'm back.
God
I was
damn.
saying, Lord have mercy. Listen, if your relationship is perfect in every way that you can imagine, you're getting everything that you want, everything is great at home, it is good. I mean, to every extent, every category, everything. If you found out that your girl was cheating, would you want to know? And would you want to know any of like what happened, like why it happened and shit like that, like all of the details of the cheating?
No, I don't need no details. Not at all.
no, I mean,
Would you want to know
Negative. No.
if it's
I
perfect?
don't wanna know. I
Yeah.
mean, me personally, hell yeah, because
Light skin answer. Go ahead.
I don't need to know. I don't need no details. If she cheating, I want to know because I mean, hell, I can dump her ass. Shit, what the fuck? I'm staying with you. You cheating on me? I mean, nah.
Okay. If it was me personally, I automatically thought about if it was a marriage, I would definitely want to know just because I can get half. And
Everything about that
and
goddamn.
then Well, I would have that up under my books to where I can go and tell the judge, she did the infidelity, she owes me. But if I'm up in a relationship and if I'm good, I really don't want to know it. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because if everything's good to the point to where like conversation, we talking and all this like a good like she's just like your best friend type of shit, good sex, good pussy, good head, like good conversation, good understanding about every fucking thing. I wouldn't want to know it just because because it's gonna tarnish. Like all of that shit gonna be over with after that.
So
Because
you cool
just
with
off the
letting a
fact,
nigga donkey fuck your girl?
no, just off the fact that I know that you fucking somebody, we would never be what we was. That shit would be over with. That shit would be dead.
So if
So
you
just
never
off of
find,
my
can I ask a
sake,
question? So if you never find
huh?
out, if you don't want to know, are you? But you don't want to know, but just say, would you know? Let me ask that first. Like so I'm
I mean,
saying
if
like,
I knew, then
are you gonna stay with her?
I wouldn't be the kind of person that sees some shit like, oh no, it's not my baby. No, if I see
Okay,
something,
okay, because I
I'm
was
like
gonna
that
say,
bitch
so
cheap.
what you gonna do?
So I
What you
mean,
gonna do?
it's
Cheat on
over with.
her? You gonna cheat on her and just stay with her, and y'all just cheat on each other, or are you
Uh-uh.
just gonna leave?
Well, if it's my marriage, then I'm trying to get the money. But if we just together or whatever, yeah, it's over because it would never be that amount of trust that you had with that person. It would never be that amount of just having good times every time they leave or this or that. Or I'm chilling with the girls and nah, bitch, you ain't chilling with no girls. You trying to get your back blown out, you nasty whore. But
God damn. Bethany,
yeah,
I hope
so
you
like
listening to one.
if I knew,
Hey,
if I
he
knew, then
sounded
nah,
just like that
I'm
nigga.
done. Over with. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, anybody else say anything?
Negative, Chief.
Bitch
I
got to
get
go.
bitch got
Bitch
to
gotta
go.
get the hell on down.
Oh yeah. I think you better leave me alone to get the hell on. Uh, did you have any more questions, brother Warren?
Oh no, man, that concludes all of my questions for right now,
Okay,
man.
okay.
That's
Well,
all I got.
hey, I appreciate that, brother Whiskey. You
Oh
know,
yeah, definitely, definitely.
you know.
Shit. And just go and take a shot,
Oh my bad. Oh, okay. Well, we got on the segue, get it off your chest. Um, I just want to start out by saying, thank you for the love and support y'all been showing on our channel. We got a lot of, like, we say it all the time, but honestly, we got some shit for y'all coming pretty fucking soon. So just stay tuned, stay loaded, stay locked in, and hey, we're gonna keep, banging out these bangers and putting up these legendary, videos from week in to week out. Like, share, comment to all the platforms. I don't know every one of them because we get a new one every other week. Um, on that note, I'm gonna pass it over to whoever wanted, and thank you.
I start off, man. I just want to make this get off your chest. Home base, man. Make sure y'all send your prayers and thoughts to the city of Jackson, man. That water system, which has really been something that's been going on for years and years and years, it just now coming to the forefront. And I hate to seem like the angry black man, but how systematic, roadblocks played a part in this. Through companies such as like excuse me, this actual name of the company, Seaman.
Wow.
Yes, the water company, and that water system, and
Well, we figured
how
out what's wrong with the water company then. With the
They
water.
nuts. That's what's wrong. They all nuts down there.
oh my god. That's the system. Oh my fucking god.
That's the first thing we need to address. Get all that semen out the water.
Don't bust that nut just yet. We'll be right back.
Oh my god, man. That's a bad.
Hey, start passing out what was it, socks and towels and stuff to all the communities.
Wow.
God, man. That's
That concludes your
Hey, yeah, man, moving on. Pray for Jackson, man.
That's stupid, bro.
One.
Oh
Marley.
man. I don't have really too much anything to say. Just want to say September the 8th, Thursday, Los Angeles Rams is gonna kick off this beautiful football season, playing against the Buffalo Bills. So so any one of you people that's just trying to be a part of just understanding how great the Rams is, I got 100 up on my team right now. Post or hit me up on the Instagram or something, and we can go and bet this shit because it's all about the Rams. We repeating this year. Don't ever get that thing confused. Oh, and also comment and share up on the show.
Shit, man. All I had was one article and a quick question. Shit, supposedly over the week, they came out with the numbers for who was it? Black China or whatever made on OnlyFans, her and Carly B's, and both numbers. Black China's was like 240 million she made over the year.
40 million.
240 million, and Carly B made
240 million.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was making almost 20. She was making almost 20 million a month, almost.
Oh,
And,
my God!
man.
And then, so the question that this inspired, which I knew this would be a quick question, that's why I put it in get off your chest. How much more money would dudes have if we weren't so sex oriented or like thinking had sex on the brain all the time? Because that's just one example of it. Because shit, we already know it's a whole another industry and websites that's been out here practicing out for dudes all this time. What number do you think we'll have just to, if
Well,
dudes
listen. I know this gonna sound crazy, but it's a lot more Vons out here than it is us, Marlon. So it's kind of hard.
It's kind of hard. Hey, Vaughn is in a lot of us. It's a lot of Vaughns. It is.
It's a lot of Vons.
I'm just open with mine.
Give a number on that, Marlon. I'm sorry. You got to go to the source. That's
what number you think it'd be? But if you went and spent all the money on toys,
how many people around the world? 9 billion.
Mm-hmm.
I say probably 6 billion or 7. Like sex is just going to sell. It's just what it is.
Because some, like you said, some of them companies are making like billions. Like fucking, that's why they have like the award show in the front. Yeah, so it's just crazy to me. Like you said, when you hear the numbers, they jarring, but when you put it like you said, juice, it's just crazy to me.
Damn.
Whole industry.
Sex is gonna sell.
Not even getting the sex, just looking. God damn.
Yeah. Bro, I had saw some shit about the white chick. What's her name? She had like the bad Barbie or some shit like that. I forgot her name.
What, the Dr. Phil chick?
The Cash Me Outside chick or some shit like that.
Cash Me Outside girl.
Old girl did her fucking OnlyFans like the first week 100 mil. Like what the fuck?
Wait, y'all. Wait. They really making that much money?
Yes.
So you tell me Black China is worth $200 million?
Hey.
Well, that's how she made this whatever year the records are showing.
I'm pretty sure she has to pay taxes, especially.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not including taxes. Still, that's crazy.
She got it.
She got whole sports contracts out here.
For real.
Nigga. If I ain't with my girl, boy, I'll get that little bitch, man. But
it's lucrative.
It definitely is because people gonna pay. I don't know why, but people pay, even though it's a lot of free shit out here. But
right,
people gonna pay. Absolutely.
I think it's the feeling of like it's only for you, which is dumb because it's not, because it's a subscription. But like some OnlyFans girls be promoting.
It's floating on some Reddit right now.
Like a private cam sessions, a private video. I think it's that feeling that they get.
Bro, I saw. I read some shit that was talking about a girl getting like $10,000 for putting her fart in a jar and sending it out. What type of shit is this?
It's a market for everything, bro.
I'm not. See, I come from a different era. I'm not trying to be on the webcam with you. I'm trying to stroke something. So
It's a market for
all that
everything.
other shit.
you know what I'm saying? Fuck all the flirting, man. I'm trying to get in some draws. Yeah, man. That's it. It's another legendary one.
Definitely.
We're gonna hold it down for you.
Hey, hey, Von, man, go out there, pass out them socks and them towels, bro. You know.
Right. You know. And you know what them socks and towels gonna read on Marvin's Gaye. But
and make one. Go ahead.
on that note, man, ladies, send them nudes to our IG.
Oh yeah, hey, that's the title, man. Put that as the title. Not the names I sent you.
Here we go. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. We are the fam. I'm just saying 48. It's been another lovely one. Until next time, we up at this thing.
Deuces.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.